What's going on?
Yo,
Another lazy Sunday. What's happening?
what is going
What's
on?
up, fellas?
Not too much, man. Not too much. You know. The logos, everything, man, it looks awesome for the pick bar, man. Thanks,
Yeah.
bro. It looks fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Killed it. Knocked it out the park. So I just gotta switch the one logo more on here, and we're good to go, man. The new updated rollout looks good, dude. Looks fully professional. Samurai Chris
New-
already in the house.
New year,
What's up,
new
man?
pick bar.
What's up?
What's going on?
Hope you
I'ma
have
try
a
to
good
do
night,
one.
man.
I'm gonna try to do one for Lazy Boyz too.
Oh yes,
Hell yeah.
yes. Let's hook it up and get it going. Cause you're working on the new intro too, right?
Yeah, if I did the intro, it's already in the chat for
Is
the
it
pick
okay?
bar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I gotta look at it. Just
It looks good. It's fire.
thing. That's awesome. Oh, I can't wait. That's awesome. This is cool. Yeah. So
I
yeah, I
wanna do
guess
one for the boys.
we needed Lazy Boys ones too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Get it going, man. So other than that, man, what else has been going on?
Just another lazy day. I went to
Yep.
see my boy JoJo Star Wars, and
Oh,
I
how's
picked
he
up.
doing?
Oh, nice.
He's good, man. I picked up my Ned
Hold
B.
on. Let me solo you up.
There it is.
Oh,
Sick.
I haven't even seen that one yet. You guys got
I
it.
neither.
Yeah, he
Did-
found them
did-
in store for me, and he picked them up for me.
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I haven't seen that. One yet. Okay, Unworthy just seen stuff, so he'll probably be here in a moment.
Ah,
Cool. But yeah, I'll be opening him up tonight. I hope it's
Oh,
not
that's
ketchup
sweet.
inside.
Yeah, that's cool. I think. What you got, Green? What do you got to? What are you working with?
So I still have. Hold on. Here it is. I still have my Apocalypse to open.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. Give me a second, fellas.
Cool.
Dude, this thing is like bigger than my face.
It's dope though. It's dope. It's real dope. Oh, there's Unworthy.
What's up?
Thank
What's
you,
up,
everybody. Our
fellas?
fourth
There
post
he is.
tonight. Unworthy. What's happening, Unworthy?
How's it going, guys?
Man, can't complain. Cannot
It's
complain,
going.
bro. How you doing? You got anything to open tonight, Unworthy?
I sure do.
What you got?
I got something that I picked up a while back that I haven't. I kept saying I was gonna make a review of it, and I never did. So I'm gonna open it up tonight. It's
Nice.
a Damn
Okay.
Toys, Real Hard Candyman is what they did.
Oh, okay.
He's been a running
That's it.
joke with the Rowdy Boys because I said I was gonna review him, and I never did. So
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man. What else been going on? You guys got anything coming? Well, I mean, I'm jumping in. I'm opening this dude tonight. He's like,
Oh, dope.
this is an oldie.
nice.
But Black Friday, man.
Nice.
When you can
Hell
use
yeah.
Black Friday.
I like those weapons right off the bat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Unworthy, what up, man?
Not much, man. I just got off the Toy Mercs live stream. Was
Yeah.
co-hosting with Dead Man One
Nice.
to interview. We interviewed Don Man Art tonight
Right.
for the new fist action figures.
Yeah, I gotta go
It's
back
not
and
bad.
watch that.
Yeah.
So when are those dropping? When are they coming out?
I think his Kickstarter goes on until the end of January or beginning of January.
Okay.
End of January.
Okay.
And then depends on how his Kickstarter does. I think he's got a pretty long way to go to get it fully funded, but he's got prototypes up that he's been showing off in the new paint jobs and all that. They're really
That's
cool.
dope.
I hope the best for him. I hope that he gets it fully funded. So
They do look dope.
Nice.
Coxgrave was the first one I think to drop them on my radar. I remember he dropped them, and he was like, "Check these out," and we were like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, this is different." Like,
yeah, the
they look
idea
good.
is cool. It's real original idea. It's pretty cool with the orcs and but they're like GI Joes. Like
Yes. Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool original idea. So I hope he gets funded.
And that's what we were talking about in past shows is that like the big guys, Hasbro's and DC and all, they got to be aware, man. These third party dudes they're coming with good stuff. It's
They
good
hungry.
stuff.
They're coming for the throats, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fantastic in the house, man.
What's up, Clint?
What up, gentlemen, and Unworthy.
Yeah, and and then Toy
Wappa.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
So yeah, what's up?
Rowdy in the house.
Right.
No, these guys are coming with between them. I mean, even all the way up to more established third parties like Mythic Legions. Everybody's coming with just quality nowadays, and they're not waiting on the big guys to be like, okay, I can make something. Like they're just like, look at how many 5K releases are coming. That they're knockoff names, but the figures they're
solid,
top quality. They're top quality, even though
I got the 5K Green Goblin pre-ordered.
You do. That's right. That's right. I got the turtles. They said he shipped that turtle. That's not the turtle.
Dope.
He's coming. So.
Oh yeah. What's his name? Sid Vicious Toys was just posting a bunch of pictures of that turtle, and it's
sick, dude.
Fucking cool, man. It's real
sick.
cool.
So I mean, and you got to imagine that, dude. These are I mean, they're not actually licensed per se, but the manufacturing quality of them is better than the licensed stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, damn. It's like, come on. What
I can't think I seen somebody posted that green meanie too that Green was talking about, and like it looks way better than any of the Marvel Legends.
Somebody's already got that goblin?
Yeah, I can't think of who. I think it was one of the bigger accounts that like get some kind of advance or whatever to
give a preview.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
I think it was one of them. I think it was like Mr. Lee maybe.
Wow, and it looks sick, huh?
Yeah, looks better than anything we've got from Marvel.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, see that. I know everything from the ink blot to from what's the Mr. Knight. They had a Mr. Knight, I remember, that came out.
Yeah.
Okay. They're dope. It's like, so when you've got more and more people jumping in like this, you can't really go wrong, man. What's that? I think it's Big Bad themselves, that monster line that they're coming out with. Like,
I got that whole wave pre-ordered.
Me too. Nice. Yes, because I was like, dude, these look really good. Yeah. And it's like multiple hands, multiple heads, other accessories. It's like they're and at that price point, it goes with what Blitz was saying. Like when we were talking about Mythic Legions, that price point, 37. Like if you're in that price point and you're jam packing with that many accessories and multiple hands and stuff, come on, man. And then you've got Marvel Legends in Black Series creeping up on the same price with trigger fingers on lightsaber dudes. like what? They got to grow up. Like I know they want to be Toys R Us kids, but they're gonna have to grow up, man. If they want to catch up to these third party dudes, because they're gonna start taking everybody's money, because it gets tight out here, and you can't be just spending frivolous, like throwing money. So yeah, they're gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, I'm excited to get that 5K turtle thing, see what it's about, man. Everybody's shots have been amazing, because the level of detail is it's next close to NECA, like as far as paint apps and everything like that. So it's and I think really kind of, if you think about it, if you look at it, NECA and I'd say NECA and Mythic Legions are really the only ones that they kind of get that pass, even though they're bigger companies. They get that pass because they do fully paint their action figures. They do damn pack them with accessories. They do that. So when you're looking at that price point, you're like, okay, why would I not buy a NECA like that, or why would I not? And it's crazy because I was watching D Amazing's review. He just reviewed the Mezco Predator, which I was on the fence, but I'm glad I had went on and ordered it anyway. So I think they said hopefully it's going to be shipping soon, because I was worried about the scale. I was like, because he's still got to be. Is he going to be Mezco size? But then I watched D Amazing's video, and he is like almost 7.5 inches. So he's that Predator's perfect scale for your other, like G.I. Joe or Marvel Legends or whatever. Perfect. It's not as big as the NECA. The NECA is closer to 8 inches or whatever, but it still works. And like the Amazing was saying, you could use the Mezco Predator could be like a smaller predator with your other, because there's the more human-sized predators or people who've been kind of graduated as a predator and they're human.
Mhm.
You can use him with your NECAs. So it's like he was really comparing, contrasting a lot, and it was dope. But it's like it's just he couldn't. He said he had to give props where props were given to the NECA paint and everything, and even the articulation might be slightly better than the Mezco because the Mezco's got the bodysuit kind of. It's got some limitations, but at the same time, you know, what's being shown is that you don't have to be coming from the licensed property to come out with great material. And,
Right.
and that's what these guys are going to have to really start paying attention to, is that, every time this new release comes out like this, it's a notch on the belt to opening up the toy market even bigger. Because what's better than having more choices? You always want more choices. You don't want to be boxed into one choice. I can only buy this product or anything. So having all those choices, it's actually, I think it makes the collecting community just funner. Because you can dive into your niche that you like to take shots of, or you can dive into the niche that you like to collect or whatever. You don't have to like just everybody's popping up the exact same figure, over and over again. So it's dope, man. I'm interested in, now that we got you on here, Unworthy, and of course with Green, I'm really interested to see what you guys are going to say, even though you may not be purchasing them, what you're going to say about those Mezco Power Rangers once they come out, once you see reviews and stuff. It'll be interesting to see how they, how they even compare, because will that make Hasbro step it up, or will Hasbro, like Blitz say, 10 toes down, just be like, nah, we ain't got it.
Hasbro is gonna keep being Hasbro no matter what.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna change them.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're
But,
already an established company, and they don't have to. I'm not saying that they don't have to, but they must feel in some type of way that they don't have to prove anything. They've been one of the leading toy providers in the toy industry for decades already.
Yeah.
So it's like
set in their ways.
Yeah, it's I don't have to. They're like, I don't have to. If Mezco comes out with Power Rangers, I'll just come out with another Power Ranger in a different style with a different accessory and raise it $5. There you go.
Yep.
So I think Mezco, this was a perfect chance to get Hasbro to change and how am I trying to say this? Recreate themselves and be better. But Mezco missed the fucking mark by a mile. Like, these things look like garbage. Like, I don't, Mezco fucked up. They didn't. They could have forced Hasbro's hand, but they didn't. But
Unworthy, I totally agree with you. They're definitely not worth the price point whatsoever. But I wonder, does that give someone like 5K Toys or some other does that give them the go, hey man, I'm gonna take a stab at Power Rangers?
Yeah, I mean they could, I think with certain things like the Green Goblin, it's easier to get around the trademarking and shit. I think it's probably, I think 5K would have a pretty hard time getting around the Power Rangers and not having to market it. I think they would, because I mean it's a very specific suit. It's a very specific look.
Agreed.
So, I think they'd have a hard time working around the trademark infringement and shit.
You're probably right. I guess I was just wondering if they could get away with a Disney reproduction.
Who, 5K?
They'd be able to do Power Rangers? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe. There's always. I mean, there's always ways. But I mean, to get those helmets, I think Hasbro has like strict copywriting and trademarking on the helmets. Like,
so it
would have to look wildly different to the point where it wouldn't be, it wouldn't really look like a Power Ranger figure anymore.
So then, do you think that they license out the stuff to Mezco to let them do that? Is that what's going on? They're allowing them they're feeding them out to let them make like Power Rangers and GI Joe Mezco?
Well, they have to if they got the rights to use the actor's likeness for the head sculpts.
Right.
There must have been some sort of agreement.
That's like McFarlane with his Mortal Kombat figures and Storm Collectible with their Mortal Kombat figures.
Right.
There's some type of agreement there.
Okay.
And like Super 7 makes Power Ranger stuff. I mean, I think they have to be able. I think Hasbro gives up licensing to certain things.
Lets them purchase a chunk of it to do work with them.
Right.
Now, I
like
wonder,
they probably get. Sorry.
Did they get any profit out of that? Or do you think they get?
That's what I was. That's what I was just gonna say. I bet they get a certain amount of profit from like
Definitely.
Super 7 or whoever is making a Mezco, or Hot Toys. Even I'm sure they get a little kickback.
Okay.
That's like when Hasbro distributes to Target and Walmart, they get a percentage of whatever they sell anyway.
That's right.
So I'm pretty sure like the licensing, Hasbro's like, okay, well, Super 7 can make their Power Rangers, but I want 25% of profits or 15% of profits from each figure and each Megazord sold.
That makes sense. Wow. Oh, then man, Vico Sands joining us. Thanks, brother.
Yep.
Dead Man Juan
joining
us. Dead Man Juan joining us.
I would honestly like to see
Dead Man
figure
Juan.
arts.
What's that?
I'd love to see figure arts continue their Sentai line.
Yeah.
Because I have a few figure arts Power Ranger figures, and they're great. They're they're on the smaller side, but articulation is great. The helmet sculpts are fantastic.
Right.
Did Figure Arts lose the license to Power Rangers, the regular Power Ranger outfits? After, because the last one to release was the White Ranger with the human head sculpt.
Tommy head sculpt, I don't know, because they just kind of upped and stopped making Sentai altogether, like Sentai altogether.
Wow.
That kind of blows.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on there.
I can't think of the company that was doing the like they put out the Super Megaforce Rangers and they look. I thought they were figure arts.
Oh yeah.
But maybe they're not, because I almost jumped on them. But then I saw the scale.
What scale are those on?
Well, they're supposed to be 1/12, but they're like a figure arts. They're smaller version. They're a little smaller than the Lightning Collection, so I didn't get them.
Toy Addict with the shots fired. Mezco Rangers look like Target employees.
I'll have to see more reviews before I make a final decision.
Well, I was just wondering if they were gonna maybe make someone else, like another third, like mainly 5K or somebody, because they work in soft goods and other stuff too. So it's like, hey man, can we take a stab at them and see what happens?
It would just. I agree with Unworthy. It'll just be so hard for anybody in 5K to be like, I'm gonna come out with this specific style outfit and these helmets.
Right.
I think they could only pull off, to be honest, and I can't believe I'm saying this shit, is the movie outfits. I think that's the only way they'll be able. 5K would be able to do something Power Ranger wise and call it something else.
Because they can change it just enough.
Yeah. Because there's so many details in that outfit. All you got to do is change 2 or 3 things, and you're golden, pretty much.
Well, this piece was facing left in the movie. It's facing right on our figure. Boom.
But on the old school outfits, I mean, you can't be like, I'm gonna move the diamond on their chest over. It's gonna be the same shit.
No, it's gonna be square.
Right.
Diamonds.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, we just tilted the diamond, so it's a square now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they'd have, but I think if 5K were to do something like with the Sentai teams, the ones like, especially the ones that haven't been Americanized and adapted into Power Rangers,
right?
I bet that they could probably get away with some of that.
Okay.
As long as the Sentai, whoever makes the Sentais and licenses that, because I think Bandai still makes those,
right?
If I'm not mistaken, so they would have to be careful with that as well.
And it's funny you say that, because it makes me wonder, because I know it's been over a year now. I ordered the 5K Kingdom Come Superman. There's no indication of nothing. And it almost makes me wonder, did they run into some hiccups, because it's like the time frame on that is like getting a Mezco IP license thing. It's like, when is that coming out? You never know. So
right,
they could have ran into some hiccups like with that because that 5K Superman Kingdom Come looks exactly it. There's nothing about it that's changed. It's Alex Ross Superman. So
now is that something that when you pre-ordered it you had to pay all up front or
no,
or
it was
not?
well you had to do
Okay.
a thing like a down payment thing or whatever.
Right, right.
It's just like Mezco, but there's no indication of when it's ever gonna. I haven't seen nothing. It's been about a year, maybe. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. You know, just it's like Mezco with their when they're licensing those IPs, they can get a Gomez after you tomorrow, but if it comes to anything outside of that, I don't know what's going on. Although they've had no problem with like I said, the Predator's coming out. I got a notification for the Xenomorph, the Big Chap Alien that's coming. So I don't know. I mean, it might just be certain licenses of certain things where it takes a little bit more finagling for them to actually be able to get that item to you. Because hell, that Michael Keaton Batman of Mezco, that's been what 2 years, 3 years?
Almost
How long
2 years. No, almost 2 years already.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like what's going on there. So it's just hard to say. It's hard to know what they're doing with stuff like that. So we'll see. Other than that,
I think I found those the Sentai.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Bandai made them.
Okay.
You got them on your phone? Throw it up.
I don't know if you can if it'll show or not.
No, that was good when you're tilting. Give us maybe full screen.
Oh yeah.
No, then it didn't turn.
Yeah, color is all fucked up, too bright. Yeah, but they were the Bandai made them. They're on Big Bad. $125 for all 5 of them, but they're just too small. I think they don't scale well with the. But they come with mad accessories. Like this, I can't see nothing. But
did you
that's
order
why I was considering them.
Did you order the alien ring?
No, I didn't. No. I don't know. I got to see some more of these Lightning Collection as they're coming out because I was talking to Green about it. Like the last 2 that I've got, the newer ones, the neck has been bad. The chest, like it's been fucking wobbly. I was showing him the Sabretooth, the Jason Sabretooth Ranger, and like you can't get him to stand up straight. He just shakes like hell. And his hips are real bad. My Ryu Ranger, the hips are real bad. I can't get him to stand up. Wow. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait and see how these. So I got a lot of them that are on pre-order. So I'm gonna wait and see how the next few are, and if I have to start canceling the pre-orders, and I will.
Yeah,
I can't keep paying for junk.
What Green? What you?
Well, I actually got the new wave, and I will say that they do feel cheaper.
Really? So
like
the Ninja, like the really
Ninjettis.
Well, and the thing that don't make no sense is like I was telling you, the net pegs are thinner. I think they allow for better articulation.
Yeah,
but it's you have to be very ginger with it when you're swapping out heads and stuff like that.
Fucking pull off the neck thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't even get Jason's unmorphed head off of that the yellow one. So that's why the only picture that I've done is it's with all of them with their heads, their helmets off, and they're holding their helmets because I was scared I was going to break it. I didn't have enough time. I probably could have heated them up and got it off, but I didn't have enough time as I was trying to do it. So
look, man, hey Hasbro, if you're going into Toddy Mac territory, something's wrong, man. You got
no shit.
Talk to your people. When you hanging out with Todd, maybe they're hanging out with them at the bar or something. I don't know. How you make
they're
that
taking notes.
so brittle? How you make that? I mean, because we would really like to cut back on, increase our profit, cut back on the actual quality of stuff, so we can. How you do it, Toddy?
Well, just make sure they break. Just make sure they break.
Yeah, just make sure they break. If you make sure
Hasbro's like, oh, we got to take care of our fans, and Todd McFarlane's like, I got it for you. Fuck your fans. Nobody cares about them. Just give them garbage.
Hold on. What is this you got?
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first pinless.
It is, isn't
it?
Wait a minute, is that the new Thunder? The Dino Thunder?
Yeah, the new Dino Thunder Yellow. Last week sometime. They started dropping at my Targets. But yeah,
I got her on my Power Loot. I gotta get it shipped.
of
The
other
Phantom
ones
Ranger
are
was pinless.
except her.
That's sick.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
Phantom Ranger.
Was
That's
he really?
Yeah,
sick,
Phantom
man.
Phantom Ranger was pinless.
And wait, she's got double elbows.
Yeah.
Holy smack! But how's the quality on the plastic film?
So they're very hit and miss. Like the blue Shark Boy Ranger is very cheap feeling.
Okay.
But like check out those shoulders.
Wow.
This one feels all right. This like her thigh won't move. Like it's I'm afraid to.
Time. Yeah, you gotta heat
Yeah,
up.
I'm afraid to force it. But here's what I was saying about those neck pegs.
Ooh, they are smaller.
Mm-hmm. And they're very thin. And this
Now,
one's
see,
actually a little loose too.
That's different from the Ryu and the Power Swap because like they have the 2-piece necks.
Oh, they have the double ball.
Oh
joint.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. That's dope, though.
Kind of like the Ninja Turtle ones have.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got to get my Paluch ship because she came in, but I wasn't excited because after you guys started talking about the newer ones being, I was like, I ain't no hurry to ship it. Okay. Wait, Toy Addict says Unworthy had that Toy Father syndrome. What did you have? A breaking figure? What's going on?
No, of not wanting to spend money until I see if they're gonna be shit.
Yeah. Hey man, look, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's the good syndrome to have. It's yeah. I went on and I did the pre-order for the Alien because I need that conversion to Zeo, dude. I need that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I'm probably gonna get it. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but
Zeo.
I wish they had the Amorph heads. I wish they had the alien heads.
Right.
For the amount of money it cost, it should have.
It should have.
Yeah.
You're not even lying about that, but it's like they got me on FOMO, and then so I went with it. But.
Yeah, I skipped over it. I didn't really care about the Alien Rangers, to be honest. Like if they'd come out as singles, I probably would have bought Delphine, but that's about the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It would have been dope if they would have came in their regular outfits before they morph with the brain head thingy.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
Knowing Hasbro, that'll be another 5-pack that'll release next year. Get the civilian Alien Rangers.
I'll be pissed if we get that first before we get Bulk and Skull.
They'll do like they did with the Psychos, where they're like, we're only going to release them in a 5-pack, and then they started releasing them singly too.
I've heard like the rumblings have been that they're going to start leaning more towards that, these 3-pack, 5-pack type shit. That's what they're going to be going towards, and I mean I guess it's plus and minuses because for me like it makes sense. With the X-Men, they just made the announcement the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 275 with the gold and blue team outfits. Those are all coming in the 3-packs except for Wolverine. But then once you have them, you got your whole team is complete, so you're good to go. So that's the plus. But the minus is that it's not like the 3-packs price is going down. It's not like they're over accentuating the price on these 3-packs because it's like they hit me with the Daredevil one, the Spider-Man is Amazing Friends, which were all supposed to be 2023, like spring and summer and shit's today. And it's like the prices, man, are outrageous. It's crazy. So that's why I'm thinking a whole different mode for 2023 with Hasbro. Be waiting on shit. Yeah. 88 Figs, what's up?
Ozzy.
Contestant, I almost cried at checkout. Yeah, man, because it's like I know he got those X-Men and Blob, and there's Blob, Rogue. Man, it's just damn, dude. Well, breaking figures. So maybe
I didn't know Toy Father broke his toys.
Toddy Max all day, man. He's one of the first people I seen breaking a bunch of Toddy Max. Not because he's purposely doing it, it's just because they're Toddy Max.
He broke the year 2 Batman live on
as soon as he pulled
out the box, the arms.
Honestly, the last figure I broke, I got the Casey and Raph 2-pack, and I didn't even have Raph out of the fucking the plastic. I snipped all the plastic pieces off, or like the little ties, and then I pulled them up out, and when I did, his fucking leg fell right off. Right off.
Oh,
Sons of bitches. I took that right back. Took it right back.
That's horrible. That's not cool. Like it's I don't know.
Oh, actually, I broke my Goro. Well, my sons broke my Goro.
Yeah.
Just a couple weeks ago.
Aren't you getting your? They sending you the?
I haven't heard back from them. I'm working on having somebody do a mold for me. I took the rest of the peg out, and I'm gonna send him the 2 pieces that are broken, and see if I can't get him to make me something to put it in. I mean, I could probably just as easily glue it on there, but it's gonna lose his little bit of flexibility in that ankle.
Yep.
But man, I was upset.
That's an expensive figure now, man. He's up there. He's like 400.
Is he now?
Yeah. And like they're like $300 out of box without all the fucking accessories.
Even that much out of box loose.
Yeah. My son was he was gonna help me set up the cartoon Ninja Turtles versus Goro for the mashup for 12 Days of Tuscan, and he dropped Goro and it snapped his ankle right off. Yeah. And then he's like, Dad, aren't we gonna set up the Ninja Turtles? I go, no. And he goes, you said you were gonna, and I was like, I know, but right now I really need to have a mental breakdown. So please just go in the other room.
He said, let me right now I'm about to pour out better pour out some stuff for the homie.
I messaged Blitz right away. I was like, no.
Damn, man. But like, okay, so outside of that figure obviously probably being heavy and hefty and the weight of it probably helping contribute to it. That's an older Storm collectible. Would you say that the newer ones are more like even more refined as far as that possibility of breakage?
I have no idea. It's the only Storm collectible I have.
Nah, it's all right. So a good example of it will be Goro being the older figure and Kintaro being the newer figure.
Yes,
almost the same mold. There's slight differences in the mold,
right?
But overall, it's the same thing.
Okay,
so same pegs, same mobility.
But does the plastic feel better or
no? It's the same.
Oh, exactly the same. Okay.
They're not going to switch from their body styles because it's so durable and it flows in their movement.
No,
so the portion of the chest is rubber.
Okay.
And then it has like the plastic joints on here, like for the forearms. So it snaps right into a point. Like if you wanted to move the arms and like extend it, it wouldn't affect, like, you know how like the Power Rangers, great example.
Yeah.
So like if they didn't have butterfly joints, the arms would just stay here because you couldn't get them any cross. With Storm collectibles, you'll be able to get a full range because of the rubber chest. So I don't see them ever trying to switch or try to go over.
if they did like Valaverse did with like just changing their plastics.
Nah, they got the same plastics.
Okay, they got the same.
Even for me getting the OG Ninjas, Noob Saibot, Smoke, and Ermac, those were like what, 2 years ago already, 3 years almost.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, compared to Reptile, which is the most recent Ninja, it's the same plastic.
Same plastic. Okay. So it's kind of like those are one of those hazards. Then if you drop it and it breaks, like that's just the
Well, I had him set up so that like Donatello had come from behind and took him out at the knee. So like I had his foot pegged out straight, so he was down on one knee. So when he landed right on the toes, and that's what broke the joint.
The same thing to you if you would have landed off of something like
that. No, my ankle would be fucked too. Yes, sir.
No Toddy Mac excuses for that. Because Toddy Mac excuses, you just step off a curb, your ankle's broke.
Side, real quick, Thor, Pablo said he'll be on in a few. He's almost home.
Okay, cool. I know he said he got the link, so just waiting on him.
Yeah.
jump in. Awesome. Yeah, Toddy might step off of, and I'm not even talking about a high curve. I'm talking like a slope curve, like it goes into a gradient.
Yeah, ramp.
So my old setup before I got my detox, I had was it my Mythic Legions? I think it was my Mythic Legions. I had them on a shelf, and obviously they're outside the box, so they're liable that if they're gonna fall, they're gonna hit the floor.
Yeah.
I also had a McFarlane on the shelf at the time, and I have my chair that I'm sitting on now, and I have a cushion on it. Yeah. So the way I had my setup was every night before I went to sleep, I would put my chair, if God forbid, because figures like to move in the middle of the night. If they fall, they're gonna fall on the cushion. So sure enough, I remember one morning I woke up, the Mythic Legion landed flush on the pillow. Yeah. And it was right on the pillow of the chair. And the McFarlane was on the floor. But that just goes to show, like,
where it belongs.
Yeah, like the motherfucker bounced off the pillow because he was so fucking stiff and just fell on the floor. It was just like,
nah, that McFarlane said, "I'm gonna take a dive. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm going for the floor." That McFarlane knows it's breakable.
I wanted it to break, so I was gonna be like, "Oh man, sorry, you go to the garbage," and then I looked and I was like, "Fuck, you didn't break."
Collectible fun in the house. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Yeah, man. The Unhuman, like we will say, he gave us an understanding, not an appreciation for McFarlane, but McFarlane, man, they just got to do something. I think Blitz said the other day that they removed him from his Target. Well, at the Target I went to, they're like discounted now. They finally put them on. They're like $13 or something.
I'm worried about it not being on the shelf, and there's only one reason why, and I'll explain. So I went to Target again. I think it was yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. And I went to the toy section. Obviously, this is what we do. We bypass everything and go straight there.
We do that.
And again, no McFarlane's on the shelf. And I'm like, I find something so wrong with that because I'm so used to seeing only McFarlane's on the shelf. Yeah. So that bothers me because when the '89 Batmobile does release from McFarlane, if there's some type of let's say, I don't know if they're not sending them to Target anymore, if McFarlane's are no longer going to be in Target or whatever's going on, or because you said you've seen them discounted. I went to 2 Targets and I haven't seen them on shelf at all. So that means I'm going to have a hard time finding that '89 Batmobile.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Yeah.
And I want
that.
I've been seeing a bunch of McFarlane's at Target still, but they're not in the regular aisle. Like they've been more in like the adult collectibles aisle. There's been more of them there.
Is it the page puncher ones or just the standard ones?
All of them. The page punchers, the superpowers, and just the standard ones. But then I've also been seeing a lot of them on like the end cap things with like for like Christmas discounts or Christmas savers or whatever.
I mean, I went to the trash can section to see if they were there, but there was no.
Did you look in the trash cans?
Yeah, did you look in the trash?
Yeah. I almost went to the receiving area and I was going to check if they were in the compactor.
There you go. The mystery of the McFarlanes. Oh, man. Fantastic. Should be a song. McFarlane on the floor. Oh, man. Yeah, McFarlane. But,
I don't know. Some McFarlanes aren't that bad. Like, I just finally took a shot with that Constantine figure, and like they photograph really well. It's just you need some assistance getting them to stay standing up most of the time.
Oh, see, that's the problem.
Why does that sound like you're helping someone who's like 80 or something?
It's like McFarlane figures need to come with a walker.
Yeah. Well, they give you that big plate to stand underneath them, and that's how I got Constantine to stay up. That's how I got Constantine to stay up.
Let me tell you, when I had my McFarlanes in the very beginning of my collecting again, when I had my McFarlanes on my shelf, I had I don't remember which Joker it was, but I have a Joker, and I had to have two of those things holding him, two of those flat stands, so he could stand up. Because one, he would still go forward, or he would just fall.
Oh man,
so,
what is Todd doing?
I want the Constantine, but I already said that the only way I will get him is if I see him on the shelf.
Did you see yours on the shelf, Unworthy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I found him right at Target.
Okay.
The only one I've seen in Target and there's only the page puncher is the Green Arrow. That's it.
See, and that's the one that I haven't seen. That's the one that I would pick up if I seen it, and I've not seen it.
Okay. Yeah,
that's the only one.
Adam. I've seen the Black Adam page puncher.
That and Killer Croc. If I see that Killer Croc, I'd pick that up. But they've had.
I've never seen Killer Croc in store.
My Target just came in with the Atom Smasher and Man Bat and the Beetle and Booster Gold.
So they're a little bit behind, and that's like mine too, because I just seen that Atom Smasher and the Booster and
so I'm sure I'll see that Killer Croc at some point, and I'm gonna get it when I do.
I'm tempted to get him too, Unworthy, because Blitz got him. I mean, he did the war show, and he made it work. And I like the oversized, with the exception of Dookie Face. Dookie Face.
I don't like shit face, and I don't like the Man Bat. I think it's so stupid. Yeah, the hands.
Yeah, Man Bat wasn't that great either.
Yeah,
I was considering getting Atom Smasher just to customize him as like a Ant-Man, like a giant man.
Right.
But I do this a lot where I buy stuff that I'm going to customize, and then they just sit on my counter and I never do anything with them. And then my wife's like, "Are you ever going to do anything with this?" And then I just put it back in a box and I put it somewhere else, and that's the extent of my customizing.
Wait, okay, so 88 Fig says, I'm only swooping the mega figs from McFarlane. What's the mega figs?
The big ones.
The big
ones. That's the big ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you, 88.
Like, I have Killer Croc, and the only issue with him besides the paint job on him was the left ankle.
Oh.
The left ankle, you can't. So like how, like on Marvel Legends, you can mess with the feet to make them straight as you spread the legs apart.
Yeah. Which is swivel.
Yeah. On the McFarlane, the right foot does it. Like, you can swivel it. But the left one doesn't. I already tried heating it up and everything. It doesn't at all. So
it's designed that way?
I guess. So his left foot is like this, and his right foot is flat. So like posing him is a bitch at times. That's why I haven't even done a photo.
Oh man. Damn, Blitz. Ruin it for us.
Yeah. I wanted to get the Bane. I like the Bane figure. I like how he looks, but
he doesn't come with fists though.
I know that's stupid.
Why does he not come with fists?
I don't know, because he's
the same way Man Bat doesn't come with claws.
Yeah.
You'll have to buy a whole nother figure to get fists.
Yeah.
That Solomon Grundy would be pretty cool to make into a mega fig. Like that shouldn't have been a Build-A-Fig. That should have been a mega fig.
Right.
I think they're gonna do something like what they did with
what up, Prime?
King Shark. Remember, he was a Build-A-Fig, and then they came out with him by himself.
That's right.
That's true.
They did do that. Didn't they come out with them twice, like Gold Label, and then another one that's like 3
It was so stupid because they're like, "Oh yeah, you got to buy all the figures to get them," and then bam, it was like, "Oh, here is King Shark by himself," and then bam, there's a Gold Label.
Yeah.
I wish they'd do that with that Dark Father, because like I don't really give a shit about Batman comics or DC comics in general.
Okay.
But I like that Dark Father there, the Build-A-Figure that was like Dark Side Batman. But I don't want to buy all of the Dark Knight metal figures to get them.
That's right. I agree. You're right. It's like, man, damn Toddy. I don't know, man. Toddy be jacking it up, man. Well, before Pablo joins us, break down some stuff you got going on Worthy, man. You got a lot of stuff going on, man. So I want you to go ahead and hit us with some of that stuff while we got you.
Yeah, like I say, I was just on with Toy Mercs to interview Don Man Art for the Fist action figures. It was pretty cool. Check that out on the Toy Mercs page. They got the video up. This week, I got the Rowdy Boys coming in for a new episode of Unworthy AF. I'm gonna double down and do. Hopefully I'm gonna get 3 episodes in this month. Because I was gonna do the award show, like an award show thing with a guest, and I wanted that to be the only one I did in December. But then with the scheduling conflicts and getting I was not conflicts with anybody else, my own scheduling problems.
Right.
I got to the episode with Green late, so now I'm got the episode with the Rowdy Boys late. So it's probably gonna be 3 episodes this month from Unworthy AF. So I'm gonna have the Rowdy Boys on this week. We're probably just gonna drink and talk shit, and really probably won't be any good flow of information on that one, but it's gonna be a good time. And I got the Unworthy Collector is Full of Shit giveaway. It's coming up to a close this week. I think on the 15th is the last day. I'll be announcing the winner on the 16th.
Oh,
nice.
Been some pretty good participation in that, so I'm looking forward to having that come to a close. And I just Hoodcast AF's got episodes coming out every Saturday. They got a lot of Patreon exclusive stuff coming up as well. And got a shout out Toy Addict and the guys over at Toy Talk for You, and of course Pick Bar. The normal plugs that I do, everybody and everything. And the master's class, obviously this week it was going to be there's not going to be a master's class this coming Friday.
Okay.
But the last Friday was a pretty good one with Unhuman and Cushy Mama.
Yes.
Hopefully everybody go check that out.
Yes.
And that's pretty much the gist of it. Lots of Unworthy AF content coming soon.
Nice. That's what I want to hear, man. That's dope.
Yes.
That's what it's about, man. Yeah, the community keeps the community keeps on it just keeps expanding, man. I love it. And it's just, people doing more and more stuff, like just showing that the community's out here for you. That's what it's about. Toy Addict. Drink, kick, and talk shit. There you go.
Right.
That's the funnest, Toy Addict. That's the funnest, man. That's how it goes. That's how it's funny. Nah, man. So what do you got? What do you got coming up that you pre-ordering? That you're looking forward to? Because I know you said last time you might have a healthy little cash coming in.
I got a lot of Power Rangers coming in that are on pre-order, like the yellow Dino Thunder, blue Dino Charge, green Dino Fury.
Nice. Damn.
Where'd you order? Big Bad, most of them. Well, I got a lot through Hasbro, and I got some on Big Bad too. I just got the notification that my blue Time Force Ranger is in my pile of loot.
Okay.
Nice.
I got a notification that my Silver in Space is coming early.
Nice. Wow. Is that the bike one?
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be out until like next year.
2023, man.
But I got a notification that's coming. I got some G.I. Joes coming. Cover Girl. I just got Zorana this week.
I got Zorana too, man. I love her, dude. She's dope.
Yeah, and I got Sergeant Slaughter sitting in my pile of loot as well from Hasbro.
Yes.
I still waiting on fucking NECA Last Ronin Ninja Turtle. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's been supposed to come out, and it's just every month it goes to the next month on when it's expected. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. And so I've been hitting up Targets and Walmarts too, thinking maybe I'll find it and I can just fucking cancel the pre-order because I got both of them. I got both of them pre-ordered.
What did you order them on?
Big Bad.
That's weird. Because, I mean, there's reviews and everything. Those are out.
Yeah. I have one.
You have one too, right? What's going on?
I found at Walmart.
I pre-ordered the unarmored version first, and then I was like, "Oh shit, maybe I'll get the second one with the armor and do like a giveaway."
Right.
So I've just been waiting on them both. I was talking to Toy Addict about it because he was looking for them too, and I was like, I got the both coming. So when I get the armored one, I'll just send you the armored one if you can't find it. And then now it's like they're still not coming in. So
damn,
weird.
He's gonna find them before I'm gonna get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, because those are out, man. I haven't seen them either, so I don't know. But Big Bad should have long since had them and shipped them to you. That's weird.
Well, I mean, the same thing happened with Big Bad with my Sergeant Slaughter from Valiverse. Like, I ordered it and it took forever to get it. So,
it did.
I mean, I was seeing people opening them. I was seeing people do pictures.
Yep.
I was seeing them go up for reorder on Valiverse's website.
Right. Still ain't shipped.
It's like, why are they not coming from Big Bad? I don't understand.
Yeah, and Prime Artist says the same thing. He says I found that's weird. I found both Roman figures, one at Walmart, one in special stores. So they're out there. It's weird.
I've been searching. I've been searching at Walmart and Target as well. Just hoping that I'll find it. So because if I can find it, I'll just cancel them. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't want to cancel them until I find it, because then that'd be my luck. I cancel it and then I never find them.
Well, here's what's weird. I had Zorana, so I had her coming from Amazon. Then all of a sudden, Amazon did this weird, she's coming later. So I was like, what the hell? Then someone in the chat, in the G.I. Joe chat or some chat, was like, she's on Hasbro now in stock. And I was like, okay. So I went on there, ordered her, and then I was like, well, let me cancel Amazon. Well, I canceled Amazon and ordered her Hasbro. So she showed up from Hasbro, but then Amazon said, oh, well, we're sending it still. I was like, what? I can't. So I guess it's coming next week. I was like, what the hell, Amazon? Because usually they're okay with their stuff. For whatever reason, with this one particular, it's all over the place. And I noticed too that they were saying it's not coming through Amazon. It's gonna. I guess maybe the holidays are using other people to send in UPS or some shit. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, there's been a lot of them that are kind of like that, where just all of a sudden they're like, here you go, you're getting them early. Like, why?
Yeah. Getting them today. Oh man. PL Toy Box _ photo, also known as Pablo, in the chat to us is ready to jump in, man. He's ready to jump in. So let's bring him in and see what's going on. So I can kick it with the four of us.
What's going on, man? Oh man, I'm sorry I'm running late, guys.
Oh no, man, we've been kicking.
All good,
it's Lazy Boyz, brother. We kick it. Kick it. Ain't no thing. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. How about yourselves?
Hey man, we're wonderful, man. First off, thanks for joining us tonight, man. You're always in the chat, like bigging it up, having fun and getting people going. So it's nice to have you on with us, man.
No, thank you for having me on, man. Yeah, no, I love the community, man. This is a good passion of mine, doing toy photography and collecting action figures and being able to talk to people about it. And so it's a fun time.
So tell us something about just a little. Give us a little rundown. We always like to get a little rundown.
So I've been doing photography work for a little over 17 years.
Nice.
Toy photography I've been doing a little over 10 years. But I started off doing family photography and mainly children, newborns. I did a few. I did an internship where I did some weddings and stuff like that. I would never do a wedding again. That's a nightmare in its own. So yeah, that ship just came and went. That was just one deal for me. That was it. I also do graphic design. I have a degree in graphic design and photography. So, but yeah, I've been doing it for the toy photography aspect of it. I've been doing for about a little over 10 years now.
So what kind of made you make that transition into toys? What were you doing? You're like, oh man, I'm starting to take some shots.
So COVID hit, and so that kind of put a stop to the whole being able to get with families to photograph them and stuff like that. It kind of it put a damper on it for a while.
That's right.
Prior to that, I mean, I had taken photos of some toys, but not to the extent that I do now. Some of my older work that I don't have on my Instagram, but I have on my Flickr account because that's where I started off posting my images was on Flickr. My old shots were mainly Lego. I collected Lego. I was collecting. I was heavy into Lego back then. But my shots were they looked more like the cheap Mattel product photography stuff. I wasn't really putting my talent into it, like of what I've known about lighting and stuff like that.
That's right.
But then during COVID, um, I had started noticing the photography work on Instagram. But even before COVID, I had already started doing it. But I really dove heavy into it during COVID time, and like I started using all the skills that I applied, with people. I applied it on toy photography, and it's pretty much the same. It's just at a smaller scale. It took a little while because I was so used to using big strobes and big soft boxes, and I still use one of my large soft boxes for my shots now.
Oh, that's dope.
But I had to get smaller lights. But I applied the same science that I learned for it, and you can see it in my work, and I it's something that I love doing. It's a good passion of mine.
It is, man.
A good way to kill time too, and I do spend a tremendous amount of hours when I do shots, or if I think of a shot, like I try to tell myself, you know what, I'll work on something tomorrow. But if I'm still thinking about it, I end up getting out of bed and shooting it, and I end up staying up all night shooting.
Yes.
By the time I know it, it's already 3-4 a.m.
Wow.
And I was like, I can't go to sleep if I don't lay it down. So, but that's pretty much where I'm at on my photography journey with the toys and action figures and collecting. And my big passion is with Mythic Legions right now. And of course the Plunderlings and NECA Ninja Turtles. I'm heavy into that, and I'm also heavy into the Joy Toy Warhammer stuff.
Yes,
I recently started getting that and started doing some shots with that as well. And I'm waiting for once the Animal Warriors or Animal Kingdom. Once those start shipping, I'll be heavy into that as well.
Yeah. That's another one. By the way, that's another one out there that just recalling back to earlier conversation. That is another one out there that's a third party that's coming with just some quality stuff, man. I'm actually, I was on the fence with them, but seeing more and more, I'm gonna get a couple of them. Definitely get a couple.
I'm happy I jumped on the Kickstarter, and being able to hold the figures there at Legions Con, and being able to see what they're gonna be able to do. And I had a flood of ideas of what I want to do when I shoot them, when I get them in hand. So. Yeah. I'm ready for it, and the guys from Spiro Toys are ready for it too. Like, they're excited to see what I'm going to do with these figures too.
Oh, that's so dope, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna have some fun with those.
Yes, man. They're like, there's this golden age of collecting if you really let it be. There's a lot of stuff out there you can dabble into. So many lines, so much stuff that you can kind of make your own passion pieces with what you want to collect and what you want to do, what rabbit holes you want to jump down. So would you say that when you kind of converted from the Lego stuff, what lines stood out to you immediately first? Was it the Mythic Legions or were you kind of doing a little bit of something?
Mythic Legion, I didn't get into the Mythic Legion game until after the Cosmic Legion pre-order.
Okay.
So I kind of knew about Mythic Legions, but from what I saw, I wasn't 100% whether I wanted to invest because of the limited articulation they did have. So shortly after that, when they announced Cosmic Legions and they were going to do the sci-fi line, I jumped on that right away. I got the pre-orders in for that. And then shortly after that, I was like, well, I need to get my hands on a Mythic Legions figure to see what I'm going to be getting. Because, I mean, essentially it's going to be the same articulation and, it's going to be pretty much the same as just a sci-fi version of it.
Yep.
So my first Mythic Legion figure was the Skeleton Legion builder. I got that Alpha BBTS. And shortly after I got that one, I bought 2 more, and then I bought 3 goblins, and those were my first. And after that I just tumbled down that rabbit hole, and I couldn't get enough. And then I started hunting particular figures Um, some of my favorite figures that I have that I managed to get at a good deal was Snag. I found a Snag for a really good deal. I needed that goblin. That goblin's awesome.
Yes.
He's one of my favorite goblins. Juno. I acquired a Juno. I actually acquired two Junos, and I took a chance and custom painted one. Her tattoos on her head. I painted half of it red and the other portion blue.
Oh, nice.
And then after that, I started. Just recently, I got a buddy that I met at Legion's Con, Kingpin Customs. He hooked me up with the Magnus because I wanted a Magnus, and he hooked me up with the Magnus at retail. So I was really happy with that.
Wow!
Nice.
And I recently also got Artemis Silver Cord. I got her in, and I'm happy with that figure. And I have two mooses now too. Because as soon as I saw that Santa Claus, I was like, I need the moose. I was like, so I got the mooses in this week, so I'm hoping to have something shot by next week. But I wanted to shoot that Artemis with the moose and Magnus with the horse, so I took those shots yesterday and today. But yeah, that's how I got started with Mythic Legions. But even before that, when I was with the Legos, like I was heavy in getting the superhero Legos. That was my main thing. But then I started doing customs and buying customs. And after a while, that got extremely expensive. I think the last custom minifigure that I bought was a custom Thor, and I spent $80 on that one little figure.
Wow!
And when I got it in hand, and this was before I even started like doing like really shooting, like really photographing these things, I was like, I'm spending $80 on this tiny little piece of plastic that only has 5 points at most of articulation. When I could be spending that amount on 112 scale figures, and doing more poses and tell a better story with them. So I stopped buying customs and just focused on superhero sets here and then I started getting Marvel Legends. I started buying some Marvel Legends. I was happy with some of the Marvel Legends and some Black Series. But funny thing is that I bought a bunch of those figures and I haven't photographed a bunch of them at all. Like there's very few Marvel Legend pics on my profile.
Right, that's right.
There's a few in there, like the Captain America with I did the Captain America with the Hydra Stomper. I've done the Black Spider-Man with Rhino. Like I've done a few Legend pics and they're on my profile, but the majority of my stuff has been Plunderlings, Mythic Legions, and loose collectibles. Like my favorite figure from them is that Lady Death. I love that Lady Death.
I do too. I'm waiting. Okay, you opened the Pandora box. Are you getting Red Sonja and Vampirina?
Yeah, Red Sonja, Vampirina, and
I'm even getting Critter.
Oh man, I'm waiting. I did the Kickstarter for Critter.
Okay, you did the Kickstarter.
Yeah, I got the Kickstarter. I got the original comic book version, not the updated one. Yeah. So they just sent out an update that they're getting closer. So
that's awesome.
So I'm glad that that's coming pretty soon.
That's dope, so
But yeah, I got that Critter. I do love their face on, and I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Darna and Alexandra Trece. No, those two superheroes are heroes from the Philippines.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
Darna is like their version of, or it's like our version of Wonder Woman.
Okay.
And that's who Darna is in the Philippines, and she's like a big deal in the Philippines. And I had heard about the character a while back because my wife's from the Philippines originally. So I got into like some of the comic book lore and stuff in the Philippines, and she's one of the main superheroes there. And another big character of theirs is Alexandra Trece. There's a Netflix series based on that character. It's an animated series.
That's right.
And she's like our version of Constantine. Yeah. Like you can compare her to Constantine because she deals with the same type of stuff, but her abilities are a little different from Constantine. But it's pretty much like our version. Like it's like their Constantine. And it's a pretty cool figure too. I'm really happy with that figure from Loose Collector as well. And that's another one I like to shoot. And I like to. They also make these little demon babies that I recently shot on my Krampus photo, and I like those things too. Like they've made some amazing figures, even though those little babies don't have much articulation other than just the shoulders and the head. But they're perfect. They work perfect in as background characters. Like if you want to make something really spooky or out of place, and yeah, they work out pretty good. But
that's dope.
Yeah, that's how I dove into the whole action figure after the Legos stuff. I mean, I may buy a set here and then, but my main focus has been Mythic Legions right now. And
I see you just did some pictures of that 5K turtle.
Yes, and then that's another line that I'm diving into right now too. I'm waiting for 5K to get the pre-order in for Donnie. I know another website already has them up for pre-order.
Who's got them up, man? Don't be teasing me like that.
I forgot the name of the website, but you can put $1 down right now. But on there it says that they don't know what the final price is going to be.
Okay.
So I'm just going to wait for 5K to put it up for pre-order, because once they get it, they'll have what the price should be. So I'm looking forward to that figure. I'm happy with Leo. I know a lot of people are not because of the size, but I kind of knew he was going to be that small, because they kind of had specifically said that he is 1/12 scale, but he was going to be small to fit with the 1/12 scale world that they're building. So for me, it made sense that he was that small, because he fits perfectly. Like I saw pictures of him with on that Crocker Hunter guy, and he looked amazing on there. That size, like man, like that's Leo as a little scrapper, and I can see that.
Nice.
So I was happy with the figure, and I'm really happy with that figure. I need to shoot more of him. But yeah, I'm extremely happy with that figure. I just need more figures that I can scale with him, though. That's the only thing. I mean, I have plans for him. There's some figures I'm looking for right now that may work for a shot that I want to do with him. So I'm holding off on that. I know Redeemer Customs is adamant that I need to start shooting him more. I was like, just wait, give me some time. I'm planning it out. So I got plans for him, so it's coming.
For a heads up on that, for people wondering about 5K, not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, if you've ever had a Playmate Ninja Turtle, he's almost exactly the same size as a Playmate.
Well, I was talking to Redeemer and some other guys. If you look at that figure and you get the old Playmates from the Nickelodeon cartoon that they were based off of, well, supposedly based out of, it's the exact same bone. The arms and legs are exactly the same. The only difference is that they added that cut on the torso, so he's got a little bit of bent. But other than that, it's the exact same body. It's just with better sculpt on it. Because his size is the same. Like it's the same size, same everything. So that's how come I was happy with the size of the figure, because like it's perfect. It's a perfect fig. At least in my opinion, it's a perfect fig to mess with.
But they're supposed to actually the turtles in the comics to some degree are supposed to be that small anyway.
Well, so
because they're teens.
When they originally started, they were like between 3 foot, 3.5 foot to maybe 4.5 foot tall. Raph being the tallest at almost 5 foot. That's how it originally was. But then they changed up the size due to the first film that came out. Because they needed to fit someone in the costume. There's no way they were going to find someone small enough to fit a small costume and to do what they did in that, back in the day. So that's where the size changed from that point on. So they were taller at that point. From there, from that point on, they were taller. They were just as tall as April or a little shorter than April. So that's where it all changed. And a lot of people don't remember that or just don't know that, because they either got into Turtles way later.
That's right.
Or they just don't know. And I mean, I've been a turtle fan for a long time.
Are you OG like me?
So yeah, I've been into the turtles for a very long time.
A lot of the newer turtle comics that come out through Boom and IDW, they're back to that smaller stature.
That's right.
Like they went back to it, I think, as early as like City Fall. They went back to that size.
You're right, Unworthy. You're right.
Yep.
He's right. They did switch him up with the movies because they wanted them to be played by adults at that point. To make it.
And that's one of my favorite movies, man. That first Ninja Turtle film was one of the best ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can watch that right now any day. Throw it on. Start watching it. No, I mean that's a cool transition though, from that to man. Wow. Have you ever felt like dabbling into Mofex or Mezco or whatever?
I did have that Black Suit Spider-Man Mofix on pre-order, but I canceled it because of the Headless Horseman.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was not gonna miss out on that Headless Horseman. That thing was just too dope to pass up on.
Yeah, you don't miss out on that Headless Horseman.
And then another line that I do dabble in is Mezco.
Okay.
I do get the Rumble Society stuff.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So I'm really happy with the Cousin Eddie, the new one that's coming out.
Yeah.
Eddie's one of my favorite characters, and that's because I missed out on the first one. But then somebody helped me out to get one, and I got one, and I made a custom Eddie Munson out of that Cousin Eddie.
Nice.
So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Rebel 10 Customs on Instagram. She does some awesome soft goods. I commissioned her for all my soft goods that I have, pretty much that all been made by her.
Man, we gotta start going that way. Hold up, we gotta go to her. What's her?
At Rebel 10 Customs.
Rebel 10 Customs.
She does some really dope work, and I love her work, and I'm always getting stuff from her. And the turnaround, like when you pre-order something with her or order something, the turnaround is pretty quick. I haven't had any issues with any of her stuff.
Let me see if I can find her. Rebel.
Yeah, Rebel 10 Customs.
Rebel 10. Okay. Because that I mean, we've been getting soft good stuff and some other things.
I found her.
You found her? Yeah, she's awesome. She does awesome work.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
The first custom piece I got done by her was so I missed out on that. So I joined the Mezco game late. So shortly right after the Lone Roach dropped is when I got into Mezco. Okay. So I missed out on that Lone Roach, and that's a grail for me. I'm trying to get that Lone Roach, but I just don't want to pay the $500 that he's at right now.
Right.
So the first Gomez I got was the Gomez of Death figure, and I converted him into a samurai. So I commissioned Rebel 10 Customs to make me a full samurai outfit with the yellow top, black pants. And that was the first outfit I ever got from her, and I was really happy with that set. And that's one of my favorite custom. I mean, it's a simple custom, just a simple swap of the soft goods, and that's one of my favorite figures.
I kind of need that rain jacket for the April NECA.
Oh yeah, and she made one too. And as a matter of fact, I need to order one from her. Yeah. But I've been ordering so many other stuff from her that I haven't.
So I need that.
Let's see here.
That Sylvie cape looks dope.
It does, dude. Oh man, she's even got the Harold Thor Thor cape, man. I gotta get that. I ain't playing around. I'm getting that.
And she even had what I know of, she had the first Turtles in Disguise trench coat and hat. And as a matter of fact, I take that back. That was the first set of clothing I bought from her. Well, I mean, she already had them made, but the first commissioned one I did was that Lone Roach outfit. But yeah, that turtle trench coat with the hat, that combo, she was one of the ones I bought it from. And this was way before they even had discussed that there was going to be a Turtles in Disguise 4-pack.
Oh wow!
Yeah, her work is dope. I love her work. Dope. I highly recommend her. If you ever need soft goods, just message her, let her know what you're looking for, what you need, and she'll message you back, letting you know whether she can do it and the price point and all that. She's really good at it.
And she got Etsy and she got a couple places.
She does, but she prefers to do everything through Instagram.
Okay.
So
I might hit her up because she sold out of the Thor thing, but I need to get it. I'll hit her up. I need that Thor. Can't be having
these are dope.
Plastic Thor junk.
Yeah, no joke. I hate plastic capes.
Right.
Yeah.
I just got rid of the Moon Knight one. I just got the soft one.
Yeah.
And it's dope. Hold on, let me go.
It's night and day. Night and day. Cool. Nah, man. That's the hookup right there. Thanks for turning us on.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Appreciate that. So yeah, I'm liking that you're. It's so funny because so many of us introductory is Marvel Legends time. Everybody kind of got introduced into stuff with Marvel Legends, and then
unfortunately, mine was fucking McFarlane.
It's because at the time it was for what you were paying. It was a good investment. They weren't now it's kind of yeah. See, that cape is dope. Oh man, and you can get that crescent shape. That's pretty cool.
I love the shots, man, that I did with it so far. I just ain't done no with it, but it's dope. Everybody's intro was the Marvel Legends.
Now it's a little difficult wanting to spend the price point on it because they're getting close to that 34. I mean, the deluxe figures are what, $34, $35?
Yeah.
And all you're paying for is a bigger box.
A bigger box and minimal accessories. And I rather go on pre-orders through Four Horsemen, pay $37 for a standard release figure, and you get all these accessories.
Soft goods.
And now soft goods. There's no way you can get soft goods for $37 at that quality that they're giving their figures. So
no, you can't.
To me, that's I'm kind of straying away from Mythic Legions. I may buy a few here and there, but I'm not going deep into it anymore. I just don't see the value in it anymore. Unfortunately, at that price point, I rather spend it on higher quality figures.
Yeah.
Because they're getting up there. Like they're gonna start competing with higher end quality figures now. And their quality is not changing; it's staying the same. So that's the issue with me. That's the issue that I have with it right now, is that their quality is not. It's not improving, and they're not adding more accessories for the price point. Now, if they were to start adding,
we discussed this earlier. They're not gonna. They're not gonna make a move to adjust. I said, they're an established company who's been dealing with toys for more than a few the last 20 years. You could say where they've been real heavy.
Yeah,
they're not gonna change.
Nope. And it's just like Unworthy just said earlier. He's like, man, he's holding off because the past couple items he's bought. It's suspect. It's like, what's going on here?
This is literally the second Marvel Legend I've purchased in since February. I have him and I picked up Bombastic Bagman. Those are the only two Marvel Legends I've picked up since February.
It has been a minute for you. You've been really kind of like, nah, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, it's Storm Collectibles and Mythic Legends, man.
I love Black Series too, and it's like I've been trying to get but it just gets hard, man. It's like, what did you say the other day, Green? I think Green said it the other day. They released or maybe you said it, Blitz. They released 15,000 Mandalorians and no soft good cape yet.
Dude, it's crazy. I mean,
I just ordered the soft good cape for him, man. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's getting to a point where you really have to think about what you're gonna spend your money on now.
Right.
To see where you feel like your money is really, you're putting some worth into it, because it's at this time right now, until they start bringing the prices back down. Because I mean, if you play the long game, these figures are hitting Ross quick.
Dude, they are.
So I was like, man, they're pumping way too many out, and at the price point, they're not flying off the shelves like they used to. It's not extremely difficult to find figures now like it was before during the COVID time.
That's right.
With the new What If line and the She-Hulk figure, I see a bunch of them on the pegs at Target. They're not flying off like they would have before.
They're there.
So
they're gonna get discounts soon.
They're gonna hit discounts soon. So we'll see how things play out, man. And then with G.I. Joe's another good line. I do like the G.I. Joe line, but I think once I get my hands on Storm Shadow, that's it for me with the G.I. Joes for Hasbro. I just need to get that Storm Shadow, because I need to have the core team that I grew up with, and then after that, it's not a must have that I need to complete everything. So,
you don't want the neon colored, what was it, the ozone? What the hell? I was like, I remember them, man, and because it became it was habit with my mom to take me and then get some Joes. And I remember when those were coming out, she's like, "Oh, it's a new Joe." I was like, "I don't want that shit."
Yeah,
that's like, I think they were Environment or something.
That's like
I can't remember.
Black Series. I can't stand the fact that we can't get a cape for the fucking Mandalorian, but we get a credits collection of an alternate color of figures that I don't want.
Exactly.
And it's not like it's an extremely big cape.
No,
that they can't do it. Like it's not something.
Can do it with the sock.
If they can do a Jedi robe, that they can do a cape.
They can do a cape, and it's it's gonna be ripped and stuff. So it's a small piece. So it's just, if you think that scarf that not Leo came with, that's pretty much the cape that Mandalorian has.
It is.
It's so yeah, it's kind of. I mean, granted, they're never gonna give us something wired, but at least something soft. Like you can still work with something soft and be able to manipulate it. So and it's not difficult to manipulate even stuff that doesn't have wires. There's techniques that I've learned with water, and letting it dry, and then and then you can just bring it back, like just wet it again and then reform it back if you want it in its original pose, but. It's not very difficult. I mean, I wouldn't do that stuff with Hot Toys. Now that's another line. That's something I'm never gonna dabble in. I don't even
dipping them in water,
dude. Yeah, there's no way.
No,
it's like he has a jetpack. Like, why would you put a plastic cape over a fucking jetpack?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's whack, dude.
It's weird. Yeah.
It's whack. Oh man, it's the AB joined us.
What's up, brother?
Yo,
what's going on?
In the house, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and Collectible says the same thing. Exactly how I got into Mythic via the Cosmic pre-order. That's dope.
Yeah, I fell down that rabbit hole, man.
By mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mine was by mistake. It wasn't supposed to happen.
That's what all addicts say, Blitz.
Yeah,
it was an accident. I didn't mean to try it.
I remember it clear as day. It was my first Toy Con in New Jersey, and you guys kept asking me, "Are you gonna get Mythic Legions because they're gonna be there?" I'm like, "Man, fuck Mythic Legions. I don't care about Mythic Legions." I got on that line 3 times that same day.
Damn.
Then what made it worse was I felt like I had to play catch up, and literally. The day after the con, let me not say this too loud so my wife don't hear me. I spent $1,000 on Mythics in catch up in the next 2 days.
Yeah, there's still some that I want to try to get, but if I don't get them, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. But there's some figures that I would love to have in my collection, and if I can't even get them in my collection, if I could just borrow them just to shoot them, and I'll send them back, I'll be happy with that. But there's some figures that I would love to shoot.
Yeah. That was me with Sir Godfrey. I wanted
Sir Godfrey.
So bad. So I fucking made him. I made him.
Right. That's right.
I painted I got the figure that came with the gold trim, the Templar builder with the gold trim. I ordered an extra set of pauldrons that he comes with. I spray painted them gunmetal gray to match him. I did all the gold paint trims. I took off his little horn. I got him the little red shit.
Nice.
I ordered a mace off of eBay. I painted it just to look like his. I painted his sword, Mod Podge, everything, and it feels just like plastic.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
So now I feel like I got Sir Godfrey.
You got
and a soft goods cape.
You got anything to open, Pablo?
No, because I was gonna wait on the moose, but I opened it yesterday. I wanted to.
You can still show them off to us.
Oh yeah, let me go get it. But yeah, I wanted to shoot that moose so bad with that figure. But yeah, let me go get it real quick.
Let's moose while we get ours together and see what we're gonna open.
I didn't realize you could get that moose separately. I thought that came with a figure.
No, you
can get them there.
Oh man, I haven't gotten any mythics, but I do want one of those mooses.
Get that.
I'm planning on getting him.
What is this you got, Green?
It's not a moose, but I found a deer.
You found a deer for him.
Yeah.
That shit scales perfect with him, though.
Target has these little flocked deer. And
where'd you find those at? Target.
Check it out.
Oh, damn. There you go right there. That's the shot right there. That's it right there. Okay. All right. Okay. There you go.
On Prancer, on Dancer, on shut the fuck up.
Actually, setting up for my Tuscan shot
There you
after
go.
the show. So
All right, show it to us. What we got,
Oh,
man?
yeah.
that
This
is
is such
sick.
this is such a gorgeous piece, man.
Whew. Wow.
I'm gonna pick them up either when I go to Chubsy's in January or at Toy Con when they're there again in February.
Dang, that's
But I need a moose.
Dude, on Amazon, I got this guy on Amazon
Oh,
What?
for retail.
Oh wow!
Also,
what?
I'll
Why
send you the link.
why are you telling Blitz and me that shit?
I'll send you the link, man. Because I had posted on the Cabal
Uh-huh.
that I was looking for a moose, and
Yeah.
I was hoping to find someone who's willing to sell me a moose close to retail, and
Right.
not at retail, but close enough to retail. I didn't want to spend over $100 for it.
Mhm.
And 3 days later, someone messaged me on there. It was like, you can find it on Amazon. I was like, what? I was like, who the hell sells Mythic Legions on Amazon?
But he's not retail no more.
Oh, he's not.
Oh,
Nah.
What is he at now?
95.
Oh yeah, I got mine for 80.
Oh man. That's not bad still though.
Yeah, but he's 95 with like $15 shipping.
Oh no! I didn't spend that, man.
No, hold up.
Nah, I
man.
could get him at Chubsy's for like fucking $60.
I don't even see it coming up on.
Wait, you're looking at the wrong one. Let me send this link to you, Blitz. Because I found it for 84.
Yeah, that's what I paid for.
Oh yeah, okay. Now I found it.
Yeah, 84. Yeah, 84.88. That's what he's listed at, and he's still available. Yep.
8 left in stock.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
7
left in stock. Yep.
You mean 7 left in stock?
Oh, okay. Oh
Nope,
yeah,
now-
man.
6 now.
Now 6 now.
nice.
Dude, when they told me that, I was like, no way. I went on there and like, sure enough, man.
Damn,
I was like I've never seen Mythic Legions on Amazon before. That was such a
I
trick.
have. You know what they had when I first got into Mythics? The only one they had was the Goblin Builder and man, what's the skeleton figure with the red stripes?
Oh,
face?
TBS. Oh wait, is it TBS?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Or Mahler.
Those
Yeah.
are the only two that Amazon had when
Actually, I
was
think TBS you can still find on Amazon. But like when I used to search, like the first time I searched for Mythic Legions on Amazon, TBS showed up and the Goblin, and then soft goods for Mythic Legions. That's all that showed up. So I was surprised that this Moose and Artemis was on there. The Centaur is on there. Like if on that same link to the Moose, if you click on it, they have other figures from the Elithia wave. Phobos is on there also for 80, I think.
Hold on.
The only one that's not on there is who's not on there? Oh, Alethea is not on there, but Phobos is on there. But like,
Nice.
yeah, there's like other figures that were on there. I was like, oh man, so I did pick her up on there too. So that's come I shot the Moose with her. I couldn't wait. I was gonna hold off on to open it tonight, but I was like, you know what? I need to shoot her with the Moose. And so I got her from Amazon.
Nice.
Is that a bow that looks like?
Yeah, it's a bow.
Looks like antlers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is a dope figure. I'm happy I got her.
Damn. Okay. This is crazy right now.
Yeah, I was blown away that it was on Amazon. So as soon as he sent me the link, man, I jumped on it. I was like, I can't pass up on it because I couldn't find Alder for less than 110.
Yes.
And I was like, man, he just came out, man. Why is he already so high? I was like, and he's still climbing. On eBay, he's climbing. I think there's one for 160. I was like, man, I'm not gonna pay that price.
Wow.
I mean, I got lucky that I was able to find a Balius for retail when Balius was still available on BBTS.
Right.
So, and I'm happy that I have Balius. I wish I had 3 more, but I pre-ordered 3 of those gray ones. I mean, 4 of those gray ones.
Oh wow.
Because NECA already teased that they got the license for the Ninja Turtles 3 film, the Samurai Turtles.
Oh wow.
So I want those 4 horses for those 4 Samurai Turtles.
There you go.
That was the first thing that came to my mind was the Samurai Turtles. And so I pre-ordered 4 of those suckers. I was like, I wasn't gonna wait.
I got my Balius off a Toy Addict at Legion Con.
Oh,
he,
nice.
He had it brand new, and he was like, "Yo, you want it?" I was like, yeah."
I was like, of course I want it. Yeah, Balius is such an awesome horse. Like they did such an awesome job. I mean, there's some limitations that I wish. Like I'm surprised that a 3D printer or a 3D person hasn't designed a way to get his neck to go all the way down. Because there's some shots that I wish where I can get the horses to look like they're grazing in the field, have their heads down, and you can't do that. Like it's limited. Like it doesn't go down enough for that. So I'm surprised no one. I mean, if I knew how to do that stuff, I would have already designed something for that myself. But I kind of wish that there was a way to get their necks to go down.
Right.
Because I know the Figma horses can do that. You can pose them like they're grazing, which is an awesome. It's awesome. Like I have ideas for stuff like that, and I can't do that. Even to get them to lay down on the ground is difficult to do with these horses. Like it's their legs are limited. Like you can't fold them to get them into a pose where they're laying down on the ground. Yeah. Like there's a shot I want to do with the moose where he's laying down on the snow, and I can't do. I mean,
because it's 90.
I can get away with it. I would need to pop the leg out and then just manipulate it under and then probably Photoshop, areas.
Don't do like what is it? Machu Toys did. Machu Toys had what is it? Focus, Lithia's horse. And he went to try to do something, and he heated it up. And he went to try to put him, and it popped. It broke right off.
Oh
Damn.
no!
Oh
Damn.
no!
Like he heated it up and everything. He was ready to pose it. He was gonna do something like a zombie eating the horse. And he was putting them in a position, and they snapped right off.
Oh dang! You see, that's what I'm worried about. That's like I kind of wish that there was a way to get them to do certain poses. But I'm happy with what we got. I mean, there's no one that's done a horse that can compete with the 4 Horsemen horses right now.
That is
especially at this scale. At this scale,
you're right.
Because the Figma ones are small. They
are. They're tiny.
So there's no way you can. Because I was planning on getting one of the Figma horses. Actually, I wanted to get 4 to try to shoot them with my NECA turtles, but they're still too small for the NECA turtles.
They're way small.
So I passed on that.
Not even the McFarlane ones.
And the McFarlane ones, I don't even
throw it at the wall.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, man. That the McFarlane figures are just
at the wall. At the wall.
The sculpt work on them is amazing. I'll give them that, but articulation, joint, the way they do joints, it doesn't make sense. Like why they would do a certain joint the way where it just looks so crappy. Because I know that they can design something better. It's just it puzzles my mind that they haven't. So what also puzzles my mind is that there's a bunch of customizers that have done better than what they're doing. Bring these people on board and start. It's like I don't see the issue why you can't bring these talented people on board, have them work for you. And your revenue is going to jump up. It's like because you're going to improve on what you already have. So it boggles my mind that doesn't happen. So,
Toddy Mac's trying to make his figures almost with the least amount of articulation as a comic book, because you can't articulate a comic book. You just look at the pictures.
Well, he said it himself that he's not much into articulation. Like he prefers to do statues. And his work is awesome. Right. Yeah, he loves the statues. He's always been big about statues. Because he doesn't like having to cut articulation points because it cuts up the sculpt and But I was like,
go into toy business,
right? But your mindset needs to be like I understand what your main target audience is. That it's kids, I grant it, but the majority of the people that are gonna be buying these things want to photograph them. They're not just collectors. A big portion are people that want to photograph these figures. There's collectors, yes, and this can work for those people that are inbox collectors because you're never going to have to take it out or pose it, which works fine for you all. But for us that want to photograph these things and tell stories with them, you're kind of limited. And for people that don't have the access, like for Photoshop or any type of software where you can manipulate it or change it or add so it doesn't look that obvious that it's a weird joint, you can't. So it kind of deters away from people wanting to buy it to photograph them. And that's I don't own a single McFarlane except for the Spawn. That's the only McFarlane figure I own in my collection is that Spawn, the Mortal Kombat Spawn.
He's banned him.
Yeah, and first thing I did when I got that Spawn is that I ripped that cape off.
Yeah.
And I got one of those Max Bird capes, that really huge Max Bird cape.
Yeah.
Love that cape. That cape just put that figure over the top for me.
There you go.
And I haven't shot him enough, but one of my favorite shots I did with that Spawn is with Lady Death, where I have Lady Death hugging him, and you see the capes just around him. That's one of my favorite shots that I did of that McFarlane figure. And yeah, that's the only figure I have in my collection that's McFarlane. Is that Mortal Kombat?
Him, but he was so disappointing. I didn't even feel like buying a cape for him. It's just like shit.
No, if you do get him, I would recommend getting that Max Bird cape because that cape it's amazing. The large one, because he has two versions. He has a smaller one.
I saw that.
But that bigger one, oh man,
as he should be. But yeah.
And what amazes me is how wired that thing is. Like you can pose that cape. It's amazing. It's an amazing cape.
Damn, that's what's up. What do you got to Unworthy? What you got, man? What's in your hands?
I got the Damn Toys Hard Candy Man.
Oh, nice.
Damn thing.
I bought this guy because I had stuff in my my pile of loot, and I was like, I don't want to just ship that, so let's find something. And then I found these, and like it was like so absurd looking to me that I was like, all right, I gotta buy one. I've never seen anybody do any pictures with one. I've never seen anybody talk about them, so I'm gonna get one. It came with a pretty cool flight stand.
Nice.
Lots of different kind of hands and shit, but like he's just a clear person with like red joints.
Nice.
Interesting.
Oh, or his pegs are red, so like it makes him look like a piece of candy.
Nice.
And I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna buy it.
Damn it.
And then I was like, man, I don't know if these end up being cool. I might buy a bunch of them, like army build them, because they look like they could be sort of like they're a little small, but they look like they could be like
that's
like
pretty.
if I had a swarm of them to like be attacking somebody.
Now I have heard to stay away from the ones on AliExpress. Because you can find some of these on AliExpress, but they're like the knockoff versions, so the joints break really easy on them.
Oh damn!
Because I have a buddy of mine that ordered a bunch of them.
Pretty loose.
He ordered a bunch of them, but off of AliExpress because he got them cheaper, and because he wanted them for customs, and they all broke from the shoulder or the bicep area.
That's like Green's link that he brought off AliExpress.
That's like every McFarlane out the box.
Not from AliExpress, the Target.
It is their joints are pretty loose, and I noticed now because I keep dropping his hand, but like his joints for his hand are like two pieces.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's both sides.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Different.
It's kind of neat though. I feel like if I could get a couple more of them and
what's the scale?
That's like Storm Collectibles has the joints like that in the wrist.
Yeah, and the Joy Toy, some of the Joy Toy figures are like that too.
Oh, he's good scale.
Oh yeah, he scales pretty good.
Good scale.
He's a smaller guy.
He's a normal dude.
Like small civilian, man.
Yeah.
You can do like iRobot with those, bro.
It is.
Yeah, so they do have a bunch of different versions of this character. Like they have one that's all solid green, and they call it like the Emerald Man.
This one it's all red too.
Yeah, that's the Jelly Candy Man.
Yeah,
it's all red.
Candy Man.
Yeah, they got some weird names, man. They got some weird names. There's like a black one that's a Obsidian Man. But they've got really cool. Oh, I just popped in.
Another line that I'm looking forward to.
Cool posing.
Yeah,
another line that I'm looking forward to getting are those Metal Slug figures.
What?
They're on 5K Toys. They're fully soft good Metal Slug.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, are you guys familiar with Metal Slug? That game, the video game.
I kind of remember it. Yeah.
I've heard
Okay,
of it.
so Wave 1 is about to start. They should start shipping soon because according to the release date on there is this month.
Okay.
So and then Wave 2, I believe, releases spring of 2023, I believe, and then Wave 3 shortly after that. But for the price point, I think 80 something or $95 for the first wave each figure, and then 89 for the two female characters on Wave 2. On 5K, that's 5K has them the cheapest because on BBTS they're over $100.
Ooh.
But yeah, those figures look really tight too. I mean, they almost look Mesco quality, the soft goods.
Toy Addict, that's fucking hollow, man.
Unworthy, that figure with the red joints that you have, did they have it all clear where the joints were clear as well, or no?
Yeah, they have a all clear person as well, and they got ones that look like crash test dummies.
Shit! I gotta
they
get
had,
crash test dummy. You should have never told me they had crash test.
You shouldn't told me that one either, man. What the hell's going on?
Well, Damn Toys is the one that made the crash test dummy guy, right? They have a.
I think so. I think they're the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes with all kinds of cool fucking hand sculpts. Like it's got the your number one hand here.
Yeah.
What's the name of them again? What's the name of them?
This is Damn Toys, DAM TOYS, and this one is the Hard Candy Man.
Damn Toys.
With real action attribute.
Yeah, because they're the ones that do those Gas Brothers also.
Yeah. Those ones are expensive. The Gas.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that bum that's coming out. I believe January. I think is what it's scheduled for. There's that bum that comes with the tent and comes with a bunch of stuff, man. I pre-ordered it through BBTS. I think that's where I pre-ordered it through. That figure looks dope. That'll be my first Damn Toys in my collection. Is that figure? I kind of missed out on some other ones that I wanted. Because Sergeant Bananas took some awesome photos of the ones that he has in his collection, and I was like, oh man, I want to get my hands on some of these. But yeah, they're pricey, but I couldn't pass up on that bum. That bum looks way too good.
Yo, not for nothing, I typed it in on Big Bad, and the first one that came up was the Def Gas Station Freedom Brothers.
Yeah, the Freedom Brothers.
Bro, they look sick.
He got little magnets in his feet too to be able to stand them up.
That's awesome.
Yo, these figures look sick, but $185?
Yeah.
How many basic mythics I could get?
Yep.
Also, these the action scale ones are here, or whatever they call these. This line, the Hard Candy Man, and the ones that are like him, they were only like $20, I think.
Oh, the clear one is called Freeze Man.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's over. I fucking found the crash test dummy.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's only $30.
Yeah, he's only $30, and he's in stock. Yep.
Shit.
Man, I wish I had opened this sooner because now I wish I had multiple. I wish I had a bunch of them.
Yeah, Homeless Joe is the one that I have on pre-order.
The Crash Elite dude is dope.
Yeah, it's over. I'm gonna have to get like 2 of them.
Oh, dude, I like the Yashaman. The Yashaman is cool.
Yeah, that's a cool figure too.
That dude is dope. The Yashaman is dope, dude. I might have to get that dude. He's dope. Go with my ninjas.
Clint says, nah, Toy Addict doesn't have Kevin's bacon.
Jelly Candy Man. Some of these names for these figures, bro.
Yeah.
I know, they're crazy.
The gray one is called Draw Man.
It is called Draw Man. These are cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably end up getting some more of these.
I'm getting a Yashaman. That dude's dope.
All right, I gotta behave. I just ordered the moose.
I kept telling the Rowdy Boys, I was like, I'm gonna do like a video, like an unboxing video and like a review, and I'm gonna send it to Damn Toys and be like, hey, nobody else does this with your shit, so maybe you should send me some free ones.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, fuck it.
Heck yeah.
But and then I've had it forever. so it's just been sitting on my shelf here forever. I took the flight stand out at one point, but I never opened the figure. So when you guys were talking to me about coming on, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finally open the Jelly Man or Candyman here. Cool little figure. I'm probably gonna buy a couple more.
That's a cool. It is a dope looking figure.
I'm getting this dude right here. He's dope.
Oh, he comes with a fucking wrench. Even better.
Oh, the crash test?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one doesn't really come with any. It doesn't come with anything aside from all these hand sculpts and then the flight stand. But
that's dope, though, man.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I got it. I'm gonna open. Speaking of third-party kind of stuff, I'm gonna open this dude. The icons.
Ooh, that's a nice one. That icons, yeah.
Oh, whoosh.
See what he looks like. Good I like the packaging. It's kind of dope.
Yeah, the packaging is dope on that one.
Real cool. Comes with his tray of stuff. Weapons.
Nice. Look at that.
Packed to the gills.
Yeah, he's easily accessible. This is dope. So you can keep them mint on box if you wanted them. All right, let's get this guy open. Who I'd like to call Fei Long / Bruce Lee / dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's nice, dude. This guy poses good. Got good posability. His hair comes off if you want to swap with another Boosh character.
Oh, nice.
Good.
That's actually a dope thing.
It's dope. Yeah. He's got good posability. He's real stiff too. Like some of the older Boosh characters, because I have some of the ninjas are more little loose.
Yeah, the hands pop off way too easy.
Yeah, this dude's real stiff. He must be a second generation mold or something because he's real tight, which is awesome. Let's see if I can get. And the weapons are nice, man. These are really nice. There's quality to them. Oh, that's sick, dude. Hold up. That's dope. His weapon is dope.
Sick.
He's got a really nice weapon. It's nice paint on it. Nice sculpted. You can see it. He's dope, dude.
Oh man, they finally have a ninja's weapons pack. That's awesome. May have to get that.
Yeah, that's dope. He's dope. I love him. Good pickup. And these size are they're nice. They're like the ones that came with the Electra Marvel Legends, but they're painted better.
Nice.
Better painting on it. And he comes with this bladed bow staff, so he can do some kickoffs and slice somebody down. Sick. It's dope, dude. No, it's good. It's a good one. Who's did good? They did good with that one. I'm satisfied. Now I got to get that damn red Yashaman. So we can go with this. Continue the ninja celebration.
Heck yeah.
What you got, Green?
We're gonna open Apocalypse.
Ooh, nice.
Lips.
Yes.
Apocalypto.
On this
that thing's
big
huge.
old hardback. Yeah.
See, now he came with a decent amount of accessories, man.
Yes, he did.
Dude, he really did. I've become very selective on my Marvel Legends purchases, but this one was worth it.
Him and then I think the lizard was worth the price point also. The retro lizard.
Yeah, the lizard's great. I picked him up too.
A buddy of mine picked that one up for me. He's gonna be shipping it to me soon.
Oh, nice.
Sure I don't lose anything.
Did any of you guys order the Dick Tracy 2-pack from Mesco?
So close, but I didn't.
I thought about it.
Oh man, I thought about it, and then 2.5 hours later, I was like, "Fuck it." I got it. Yeah, I got it. I had to, man. Nostalgia, man. That's like, I grew up with Dick Tracy, man. So I was like, I need to have it, man. I can't, because if I don't get it, I'm gonna regret it, and then I don't want to pay aftermarket.
That always happens. I always thought about it, but then I saw, like I said, I saw the Amazing Predator view, and I went on and got the Predator.
Oh, the Predator.
Yeah.
That's a great looking head sculpt on that.
That is a nice head sculpt.
That's how it's supposed to look.
Mm-hmm.
The lips.
Look at that, man. That's awesome.
When they want to, Legends makes some dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Single jointed elbows.
Oh, that whole new X-Men wave, the 2-3 packs, man.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
275 issue.
I love the yellow and blue outfit.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that too, but I don't know if I want to spend $80 on a 3-pack.
Right.
Like that's two Mythic Legion builders.
I did it, Pablo, because it says 2023, but I know it's gonna release tomorrow. So
Yeah. Knowing Hasbro, yep. They'll start shipping next week.
Yep.
They'll start getting charged next week. It's like, wait a minute, no, I'm not ready. You said 2023.
No, hold up.
That's happened to me so many times where I've had to cancel orders because I was like, wait a minute, no, you said it wasn't until summer of 2023, and now you're telling me it's here now? It's like, no.
I meant Thursday. I thought I told you.
Same with his tentacles on.
Oh man, look at that. That looks
cool.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
He also comes with
Yeah.
blaster hand.
That extra.
Put this flame effect on.
That is awesome.
Let's see. Let's put it on real quick.
I was gonna buy him, and then I didn't because I just got the Age of Apocalypse figure, and after seeing you and Clint opening them, I was like, man, I really should have bought that.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of regret passing on that one. Like I saw so many of them at Target, and I was like, you know what, I'll wait. And then when I finally wanted him, he was gone. I was like, damn it. I should have just pulled the trigger on that. Although I am happy that I did get that John Hammond T-Rex. So,
dope.
I wanted that because I have ideas for a shot with him. Actually, I may shoot my spring turtle with that T-Rex.
Okay.
But that T-Rex is a dope figure too, man.
Yeah, Blitz was having fun with them, man. Yeah, they're dope. That's a rabbit hole, though.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna get back into Jurassic Park once the new year starts.
It's the rabbit hole.
I'm just patiently waiting.
Is the hose in the way?
No, well,
Yeah,
so
how
I'm a
does
little
that?
confused because I thought it was like hand specific, but so there's the inside of it.
Oh yeah, there's a pig.
Okay.
Yeah.
But and it has this little piece right here, which leads me to believe that the hose attaches into there. But then you have this part. So when you try
what the heck?
Does that not? The sleeve doesn't come off.
Clint, where are you at?
There you go.
The sleeve comes off.
There we go. I wasn't sure if it came off. Yeah,
look at you. All right.
Lazy Boyz exclusive instruction.
Right. Okay.
There we go.
Now this makes a lot more sense. All right, now we're cooking. Good looking out, June.
Hey man, I haven't even opened one. He's still sitting in the box.
Yeah, sometimes we just don't think of these things though, man. Like I catch myself doing the same thing with certain figures. It's like, man, how the hell does this fit? And then I was like, well, have you took off that first? Like that comes off? Like, oh shit, it does. It's like, oh my bad. Never mind.
Oh.
I won't be returning the figure then.
Right. Oh, no one has, bro. You never know.
Yeah, no, this is true.
Hold on. Putting the little effect. Oh shit.
Another set of figures. I'm waiting for my Soto turtles, man. The 4-pack.
What?
Oh, I just got those last week.
Nice, man.
I didn't get the accessory packs though, because I know Catalyst is still waiting on his, but it's because he got the accessory pack too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the accessory pack with the 4-pack. I couldn't pass out on the accessory pack because I got the first accessory pack with the first one, and I love all the accessories that come in there.
That's dope,
man.
Damn,
I'm just
that one.
That head sculpt is sick. That X one.
I'm actually surprised.
For Red Krampus.
I haven't been charged yet for Red Krampus yet from BBTS.
Neither have I, but there's people that have been taking photos of him.
Yeah, I think Empire Toys has them in stock in hand right now. So I'm thinking about just canceling my BBT. Well, I'm thinking about ordering through Empire Toys first, and once that goes through, then cancel my BBTS one because they haven't received theirs yet.
I've seen reviews and it's weird. I was like, well, where's the damn thing at?
Yep.
There you go.
Damn, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he is a big boy.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He's chunky.
You need Rogue, man. Where's Rogue so you can get that booty shot?
She's somewhere. in a bin somewhere.
That booty shot.
Yeah, that's why I have all my figures right now is in a bin. I wish I had a room to display them all right now, but my daughter took over that room as her playroom, so I was like, damn it.
Oh, wow.
So I was like,
your daughter's got to have a room for her toys, but you can't have a room for your toys. What the hell?
The funny thing is so my daughter's she loves photographing her toys too. So she's in the same habit as I am. We're up to the point where I had to make her own workstation in the garage because I shoot in the garage. So I had to make her own little studio section for her to be able to shoot her stuff. And she has her own set of Ninja Turtle and NECA Ninja Turtle figures because she likes Ninja Turtles as well.
Nice.
So I bought her own set. So if she breaks the weapons or anything, that's her stuff, not mine.
That's how you do it, though.
Heck yeah, man.
Damn, you're on your own.
Yep. I was like, you break it, that's it, man. I'm not gonna get you another one. So take care of them.
Blitz on the deck.
So I have, like I already told you guys, I went to go see my boy JoJo Star Wars Customs that he picked up Ned B for me.
Ooh, nice.
This is the first new packaging figure I got. So I'm not. If I got a bottle of ketchup in here, I'm gonna fucking.
That's the thing I hate about the new packaging, man. You can't.
Yeah.
So
I've seen people who have already. Yeah, there he is. I've seen people like where they buy the figures and it's like a totally different figure in the box. Yep. It's like, man, like they could have at least given us a small little window just to see the head to be able to tell that
what they did with the Fortnite.
Yeah, or what they did with the Transformers for a little while.
Windows. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's because Walmart doesn't give a damn when you return these figures. They don't check.
They don't look at nothing.
So, and Target's the same way too. So it's like they're not gonna check if you're returning the right figure or not.
So he comes with his little baggie of goodies.
Hot dog bag.
Toyota says you got a pinga in your box.
Oh, what?
Toyota said you got a pinga in your box.
Fucking guy. Go hop a fence, bro. Go hop a fence. He comes with his hammer.
Nice.
I mean, the only thing that I liked about it is that each one came in their own sealed compartment for the accessories so far.
Yeah, that's different because I've seen them just wrap in that paper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's a dope figure. I need to try to get that figure. I want a few of those. At least 3. Yeah. 3 is the magic number.
Right.
I'll probably get one more, and I might like mess around and paint them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Like I need to get my hands on one more Sir Gerard, and I need to get one more Templar.
Okay.
So.
Well, I need one more Templar now because of the helmets from. So my wife ended up ordering me the Santa Claus that I passed on.
That's an awesome figure, bro. That Santa Claus, man. I think he's worth it. The $60 price point on it, I think it's worth it. The only thing,
he should have came with a fucking reindeer.
Oh, if he came with the reindeer mount, that would have been awesome. And honestly, I thought he was gonna come with the reindeer mount. So I'm hoping someone in the 3D community designs and prints a reindeer head for the moose, because that would be so dope. That'll just complete it. But no, for the special accessory or the surprise accessory, I honestly thought they were gonna be little elves.
Yeah, that'd have been cool.
Because they were making it sound like, because they were allowing you to buy three
Okay.
Santa Clauses. So in my head, I was like, well, if you can buy three, the secret surprise in there has to be little elves, because that way you can have a little, not an army, but a little workforce of little elves making them gifts.
Yep.
But when I found out that there were helmets, that kind of like, I was like, I'm happy with just the one. I don't need to order another one. So
well, I'm gonna be happy with it because I didn't pay for it. So
he is a dope figure, man. You're gonna be happy with them. That's a dope Santa Claus.
He's like
this figure.
That's
is
an awesome.
He's like
one.
Banana
Yeah.
Man. Banana Man.
I actually like the yellow color scheme on him, and I like that they actually attempted to weather him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, and we said this a while back on Black Series figures, and also Marvel Legends, like the little extra step of just weathering. If you're gonna raise price, I mean, things like this matter. Like weather, so we don't have to weather.
Difference.
Yeah. But this is a dope figure. They should have just darkened him up a little bit more on the yellow.
Right.
But I could throw a wash on him and I could make him look like Nebby. So that's
true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But definitely, he's smooth, pinless.
Nice.
I could probably get one more.
Hell yeah. I'd get him
This
in
is like probably one of my favorite droids.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
Robots.
Yeah, he was I actually liked him in the show. Like he was, his presence in the show was badass. I was like, I need to get that as a figure.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure he could tilt his head sideways.
Nice. Yeah. Look at that.
That's dope. He actually can.
Yeah, I think this is a dope figure. I like it. Sign me up for another.
Cool.
Hell yeah, man.
And another.
And another. just keep them coming.
I mean, again, I have to get when Hasbro really wants to give it, they can give it, man. It depends on.
Yeah.
But they gotta give it all the time, man. If they're gonna creep up in 6 months and they're not gonna tell nobody they're raising prices, they gotta fucking surprise us with some shit.
You see, and I don't know how much truth there is to this, but the guys at the Black Series. So supposedly, I guess one of the head guys that does the Black Series, the reason that they don't want to do extra hands for the Black Series figures is that the guy does not like how the hands look in the packaging. Like so that's his main excuse.
Ergonomics of the packaging.
That's his main excuse for not giving us extra hands, like gripping hands, fisted hands. Like he just doesn't like the way it looks anymore.
In the packaging. I don't even care for the extra hands. I just want if I'm gonna purchase a Jedi or a Sith, I don't need a trigger finger.
Right.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Right.
Like you can't tell, and I know they'll probably be like, "Oh, it's for him to turn on his lightsaber." No, it's not.
No,
it's not touching the fucking lightsaber.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And then now that the packages are windowless, like I don't see that excuse doesn't fly anymore. So, but yeah, supposedly that's like the main reason why the dude, like why you don't see extra hands in Black Series figures is because the head guy doesn't like the way it looks in the packaging.
I guess he's got some type of phobia against disattached limbs or something.
Yeah. Like it's crazy because I mean, if you would add the versatility with extra hands for a figure, brings it to a whole different level. Like you can do so much more. If you can just add that with the price increase that you're doing already. I mean, give us something extra. Like make it worth our time to go invest this price point on these figures because right now there's no improvement on it. No. With the Black Series, it looks like they stepped backwards with the knees. Like they took a step backwards. Like the way they're doing the knees, there's no more double jointed knees.
Yeah, it's funny, Pablo, because like I have new stormtroopers and I have old stormtroopers, and the old stormtroopers are shitting on them. Like it's like I don't give a shit. They're just shitting on them. They got postability. The new stormtroopers, I can't get them into crouching shooting poses correctly because they look goofy.
Yep,
it's like stupid, man. And here's my problem. don't give me no shit about it's more plastic. We're trying to save. Dude, you throw in all them goofy webbing accessories for Spider-Man, right? You can't put extra hands in with some of the other characters.
And then the thing that got to me,
small as hands are.
The thing that got to me with Hasbro was when they said that they're gonna go from the windowless boxes to just box straight cardboard because they want to make an impact in the environment. So at first I was like, okay, if you want to try to do that, okay, fine. But what really got to me was with the stupid NBA figures and they put in NFTs.
Yeah,
NFTs has a huge impact on the environment. So for them to say that they're going to try to go green is bullshit. I was like, then if that's the case, get rid of the NFTs.
There you go.
Because the price for those NBA figures is $50 some just because of the NFT is like, no, thank you. I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't believe this whole concept like, oh, we're trying to go green. Because if you are, you would not have gone towards that route. Because
mic drop. Because you're absolutely right. NFTs are way more.
And then the thing is that they're getting people that don't understand how the NFTs work.
That's right.
It was like NFTs uses a lot of energy to keep these things running, and energy uses a lot of fossil fuel.
Yep.
And so these are big computer systems that need to constantly keep this thing running, and that's a lot of energy being used, a lot of fossil fuels being used for it. So that plays a big impact. So like if you're really trying to say you're going green, then you need to eliminate that part. And then, like, if you really want to go green, then you need to stop making toys because plastic, that doesn't help the environment also. So you can't really say you're going green. So that really got to me when they said they were going to try to be, planet friendly. And then they threw the whole NFT. The same thing with NECA. Like, I don't understand why they're doing the NFT thing also.
Yeah.
Like, that to me is just, it's a cop-out. Yeah. Like, for them to, the way I see it is a way for them to handle, I guess, pre-orders in a different way,
right?
To be able to make the figures that are being bought. I was like, no, just do a pre-order window, and you'll get people will order your figures, but don't make us wait also like 2 or 3 years for it. Also, but do a pre-order window. You'll know the amount you need, and then make some extra so you can sell at retail. Mm-hmm. And then you'll definitely make your money. But like the way they're doing it with this whole NFT thing, it's just I don't know, and I'm really. This was before I understood what NFTs are because I was gonna do some NFTs myself, but then someone educated me on the whole process of what goes behind it. I was like, you know what? That's like, I mean,
too much work.
I try to do my part, and it's not like a massive amount that I do for my footprint, like but I try to do my best, especially like now that my daughter's learning stuff like that, like with plastic, how people dump plastic in the sea, and there's like So she's like really adamant now about throwing plastic away in the trash. Like she hates seeing plastic dumped on the streets and stuff. And she's like, and I tell her, it's like, unfortunately, some people just don't care.
That's right.
But in order to make a change, some of us have to, step up, or we need a voice, to try to make changes.
That's right.
But then when you see toy companies trying to go in the route with NFTs, and they're trying to claim that they want to go green by eliminating plastic in the boxes or the packaging, it's like that doesn't make any sense to me because NFTs uses more energy than what plastic would be using. So like Pablo, I don't see the
Pablo, guys, you were misinterpreting what they said about wanting to go green.
Yeah, that's true.
To go green by making more green.
By making more green. Yeah, there you go.
So that's the price hike. That's the HasLab. They want to make more green.
Oh, that HasLab.
At the end of the day, and I've said this before, nothing will ever get changed. Nothing will change. People are still gonna buy no matter what. 10,000 people could be like, you know what? None of us are buying Hasbro figures, and you know what they'll say? All right, we're gonna raise this figure $1 more. We're not gonna tell nobody, and we're just gonna release a whole new wave. What's gonna happen? Everybody's gonna buy it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they just made up for that 10,000 people that just said, I ain't buying shit from Hasbro.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And I'm one of them because I love Black Series figures.
Yeah.
Thor knows I'm hardcore into Star Wars figures.
And the thing is, people have a misconception of there's no way we're ever going to go 100% green.
No, never.
There's no way because this country runs on fossil fuel. Unfortunately, people don't understand that your electricity runs on fossil fuel. There's no way of going green with that. And then like I love getting into arguments. I mean, I like conflict sometimes. I like to get into conflict, and later on in the down the road, I do want to buy an electric car because I could see saving money and not buying gas. Because with gas prices going up and down, I don't mind getting an electric car.
Your own personal savings.
But there's certain people that buy electric cars and try to rub it in your face. Like, I'm making an impact. I was like, I'm going green. I was like, first of all, the tires that run on that vehicle are made out of rubber, which takes oil.
Yep.
All the plastic inside that vehicle takes oil, fossil fuel to make, and it all the components in that vehicle are made with fossil fuels and oil and all that. So like you're not 100% green with that vehicle. Just because you're electric now doesn't mean that some poor kid in Africa wasn't mining the shit to make the batteries that is running this vehicle. So it's like you can't go and start rubbing it into people's faces that, oh, I'm going green, I'm making an impact. It's like, no, you're not, because these vehicles are still needing the fossil fuel to be able to produce stuff. And a lot of people just don't understand that. It's kind of weird. Like I hear people arguing about all this stuff. It's like, do you not understand how this country runs right now? It's like if you want to go 100% fossil fuel, I mean green, you would need to shut the power off right now. You know the chaos that would go right now, dude. I was like, come on. It's like trying to say, it's like, you know what? Let's shut off Wi-Fi for everybody forever.
Right.
The chaos that will ensue behind that. I was like, I understand trying to make better decisions, and that makes sense. Like trying to figure out better ways to do certain things, like recycling makes sense. You know, designing disposable goods where it could compose if you throw it out, and just that, that makes sense. But you can't tell me it's like, oh, we're going to eliminate fossil fuels completely 100%. I was like, no, I don't see that happening, because there's no way a country cannot run without fossil fuel. Fossil fuel runs this country, regardless of what you want to believe or not. This country is run on fossil fuel. Without it, we're screwed.
It's game over.
Nothing can run without it. Your electricity, your water, all that stuff is being pushed and powered by fossil fuels, regardless. Gas alone, what you use to cook, is fossil fuels. You just need to be wise on how you use it.
Right.
But yeah, so I find it funny when I hear people, and I like to butt in, and it's like, start arguing with these people, because it's like I'm the type of person that's like, if like, don't sell me on BS. Like, you better know what you're talking about if you're gonna sell this to me. And like, try to convince me. And I was like, if you can't, then you need to keep your mouth shut, because obviously you're just talking out of your ass. It's like you just don't know how things run. I was like, and I just find it funny because it's making an impact on toys also, with people talking about the plastic. I was like, well, all toys are made from plastic regardless. I mean, Lego's making a big step in trying to make plastic from plants. Like, they've already started that campaign. So they like a lot of like the trees, the little trees and little flowers and plants are made from plant-based plastic. And they started doing that campaign about 2 years ago, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
So they're really pushing. So they're changing the plastic that they're using. So they're going plant-based. I think they're saying that the plastic is being made from corn or sugarcane. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they're pushing in that direction.
Interesting.
They haven't gone 100% into it because quality isn't the same as if it were to be with regular plastic, ABS. So they're trying to get to that point, and they're getting closer. And that's awesome that they're trying to make an impact in that direction. That's cool. But they themselves know that they still need plastic, like regardless. Like, it's still going to be needed, because you can't go 100% without it. I mean, everything we use has plastic. My glass is plastic. My lens is plastic. Like, there's a lot of shit that's made out of plastic and rubber and oil. Like, there's no way you can tell me you can live without it. I was like,
McFarlane's brain, plastic.
Exactly. So I was like,
but Alex says he can only, that guy, the Hasbro lead, he says he can only imagine how his love life is. No window packaging, closed box.
Like, oh man. So, I don't know.
That would be nuts, bro. Edible Legos.
That'd be crazy if they go that direction. I don't put it past them, but yeah, right now, it's pretty cool. They had
build and eat.
They had a whole series on how they were doing the whole plant-based plastic, and But yeah, I want to say it was about 2 years ago. So like pretty much like all the plants stuff, anything green in the Lego sets are made from plant-based plastic. So which is pretty cool.
Don't tell me. This is a whole nother thing that don't stick this in your mouth.
Yeah, no joke, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to start doing what Nintendo does with their games. They put that bitter taste on it, so when kids put it in their mouth, yeah.
Put the bitter scent on them Legos, please. Building, so you could actually build yourself a meal and just eat.
There you go. Yep.
Build it and eat it.
Be like, this Lego's built from spinach.
And check it out. That could be a budget meal, but Legos cost a lot, so that's not even a budget meal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Imagine like you know how Legos come with extra pieces, like just in case you miss a piece or you lose a piece. And then be like, oh, I built my set. Might as well eat the
right.
Rest
Snack
of
on it. There's a snack. Yeah.
Those are sides. Like you get
Cheeto flavored.
Yeah, so
if Hasbro goes that route, man, I'll be surprised, man, if they go like plant-based plastic for all their figures. But I don't see that happening, man. And to be honest with you, man, going green is also expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It's like
actually
even buying organic is expensive.
It is.
And I hate when they're trying to sell you, oh, go organic because it's it's better. It's like, but why is it so damn expensive then? Exactly. I was like, I'd rather just buy what's not organic because it's cheaper.
So it's like easier. So what you got? What do you got coming? This coming pre-order off the head. It's coming soon.
Well, the Animal Warriors, should be coming soon. I hope Q1 of 2023. I think that's what they're hoping for. I got that coming. Poxes, I'm looking forward to the Poxes. Cosmic Legions, I'm looking forward to that.
When are those supposed to release?
Q1 of 2023.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a lot of stuff shipping in Q1 of 2023.
Woo! Okay.
Looking forward to that.
I hope our loose collectibles come too.
Yes.
Like soon. I hope so.
Yeah, no joke because I know that Red Sonja, those 3 figures were supposed to be out already, but they got pushed back.
They got pushed back.
And then Critter was supposed to be out this year, but got pushed back. But they're making progress. They did an update on the Kickstarter that they've already got the prototype in, and they're doing some final stuff with it. I'm looking forward to the new Plunder Long and Plunder Strong.
Yeah, I ordered them too, but they got pushed back.
They got pushed back, yeah. And Rick kind of knew that they were gonna get pushed back when I spoke to him at Legion's Con. He was just kind of hoping that they weren't, but yeah, it turned out that they were gonna have to be pushed back. What else?
That's okay because Hasbro's been unloading shit like they ain't got.
Dude, everybody, man, Mesco's saying, man, they're like unloading everything at once. So like, I have that new Conan, the blue tunic one. I'm waiting for that one to drop. Solomon Kane, I'm waiting for that to finally ship.
Damn.
Cousin Eddie he's supposed to start shipping in January.
Okay.
That Sod Cutter guy should be shipping out soon.
Okay.
We're already on the 6th week, and supposedly 4 to 6 weeks this should start shipping. My Ninja Turtles should be coming in soon. I have some other stuff in pre-order. Well, the Metal Slug figures I have in pre-order. I know some are supposed to come out this month. Well, hopefully this month, if not first quarter of 2023.
Okay.
There's some Joy Toy stuff that I have on pre-order that I'm waiting for those to start shipping. What else? I think that's all I have on pre-order. From what I could remember, that's all I have on pre-order. And the next thing, I'm just waiting for emails. Like, oh, you're going to be charged. Like, oh, shit. Because it always sneaks up on me, man. Oh, and I'm waiting for the Krampus to finally get charged. But
me too. I don't know what
yeah, from the top of my head, I think that's all that I'm got on pre-order that I'm waiting for.
Unworthy, what you got coming?
A bunch of Power Rangers, more G.I. Joes.
Which Joes you got?
I got Cover Girl coming.
Nice.
I've got I've got in my pile of loot, I got Snake Eyes and the dog or Timber or whatever.
Oh, the white one? The white Timber?
Yeah, I had the original one on pre-order, and then it took forever, and I canceled it. So when this one came out, and he had the camouflage pants, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get that one.
Yes.
And really, I've kind of slowed down. I got some like Spiral from Marvel Legends on the pre-order, and I've got the new Cyclops. Well, both the new Cyclopses, the cell shaded and the new.
Oh, nice.
Or, well, it hasn't come out yet. The astonishing style hasn't come out yet, but I'm gonna be pre-ordering that one. I get all the Cyclops figures.
Sweet.
So. Yeah. That's about it.
What you got, Green?
Nothing coming this year. I don't think. I think everything's like in January, and then
January.
Okay.
I know I got stuff dropping in. But yeah, just trying to slow down, just for Christmas time and stuff.
This is true.
Just whatever I find out in the store.
I thought I was slowing down till Hasbro started dropping everything.
Yeah, no joke, man.
Drop your city. Drop your draws. That's basically Hasbro right now. Drop
figures.
Everybody's been doing that, man. Jesus.
I've got damn it, I lost it. So the not turtles coming, hopefully. Something else is coming. I ordered the Holiday Gomez. So
nice.
Maybe I'll get him.
Nice.
And then Predator, I got
to get that one.
Predator. So he's coming. Predator, Holiday Gomez.
Hell yeah.
And hopefully Krampus. I mean that's the ones I'm waiting on to see if they show up. So we'll see what happens. What you got, Blitz?
A moose.
Should be getting it next week.
I got a moose.
2 days.
I know for sure I got the moose. So Red Krampus, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Especially because people have been getting it already.
Yeah.
So hopefully Big Bad gets there soon enough where they start, shipping it out before Christmas, hopefully.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wire. Down to the wire.
Trying to think what else I got coming. Oh, I ordered the soft goods cape for Mandalorian.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
That'll probably be here next week sometime.
Yeah.
I know I got other shit, man, but it looks like everything is like next year.
Yeah. What's up, Unworthy?
Toy Addict says plant-based moose.
Plant-based moose. Oh, you know what? Actually, are you guys familiar with Beast Kingdom?
Yes.
Okay, so another line that I'm big into is the Egg Attack action figures.
Oh, the Egg Attacks, yeah.
I love the Egg Attacks. They're goofy looking figures, but I love them.
Yes.
But I do have not the last, but the Ronin Wolverine on pre-order.
Okay.
I think he should be shipping February, I believe. And I also have the Green Goblin. It should have been shipping this month, but I think got pushed till February as well of 2023.
Damn.
Yeah, I forgot. That's another line I collect is the Beast Kingdom Mega Attack figures.
Nice. Yeah, it's good stuff. With that being said, let's see. We had Toy Addict in, Nico Sands, Collectible Fun, Clantastic 4, 88 Figs. Let's see who else going. AB, Prime Artist. Make sure I get everybody. Dead Man 1. Samurai Chris joining us tonight, man. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. And most importantly, we appreciate our guests. That's right, Pablo.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry I'm late, man.
Nah, you good, man. You made up for it.
No, dude, you came in. Like, that's all that matters is you showed up. It would have mattered if you're like, man, I ain't what the fuck.
No, man, I was not expecting this to go this long. Like usually our study is 2 hours, but like we're doing some presentation stuff and we had 3 couples presenting today and like each couple was taking like about an hour. I was like, oh man. And I was like looking at the clock, I was like, man, I need to be out of here already, guys. Like,
yeah, thank you. And thanks also to our guest host, the Unworthy Collector, coming on, joining us and doing things.
Always down. Anytime I'm needed, pop right in.
Yeah, likewise, man. If you guys ever need me again, man, just let me know.
Absolutely. Well, here's the thing, Pablo. We're gonna keep pushing this, whether you agree to it or not. You need to get a couple fellas and come on and host the pick bar, brother. What's up? Get a couple of dudes that you want to host with and come on and do the pick bar because Rowdy Boys is coming back in January. So we're going to have them fellas on. They're going to be doing their thing. But yeah,
Nice.
start thinking of some people you want to team up with and have them host.
All right.
And then we'll schedule
Definitely.
you guys in so you can do a pick bar. And you can either do a Friday or a Wednesday. It's up to you.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
you guys wanna
Yeah,
do.
actually, those days work for me because on Tuesdays, I'm on a live stream on Tuesdays with Moz Toy Box. We so I get on there regularly now. So we go over photographs and we critique them and give tips on how to, like, if you need to improve, where you can improve a little bit, and then if you're able to reshoot the shot and then showcase it again for the following Tuesday.
Oh, that's dope.
So we do that every Tuesday at it's 6 p.m. Eastern. I think it's when he does it. It's 5 o'clock for me here, and it's 6 for him. But that's every Tuesday. It's pretty cool. I mean, we go over a lot of photos and we try to help as many people as we can. Like, if you need, if you want some improvement, and don't take the critiques wrong, it's positive critiques. The way we look at it, I mean, the fact that I have 17 years of photography work, I look at the lighting, and because I always tell people the main thing you need to, when you're shooting your photos, don't worry about your camera. You can do it with a phone or a DSLR. It doesn't matter. If your lighting is not on point, it doesn't matter what camera you use. Your pictures, the quality of your picture is not going to come out the way you want if you have not grasped the concept of how lighting works.
That's right.
And it doesn't take a whole lot of. You don't even need expensive lighting.
No.
When I started off, I mean, I use expensive lighting now because I already have it because of
you already had it.
Been doing all this, and same thing with the camera. I've had DSLR cameras for 17 years, so I mean, I have the equipment, but I've done shots with my phone, and you can do it with your phone. And there's apps that you can download on your phone where you get full control of your camera. Because the main thing is to get an app where you can control your aperture, your shutter speed. Once you can control that on your phone, then you can do pretty much what DSLR cameras do. The only thing you're not gonna have is the high megapixels. But then again, you're not doing this to try to get work. So you're doing it because you have a passion to do toy photography and you're posting on Instagram. Now, if you are looking to do this for work, then yes, I would recommend getting a higher end DSLR camera with high megapixels because the quality of the picture has to be there depending on what the company wants to print.
That's true.
But if you're going to just be posting on Instagram, and just, start building up your library, then yeah, your phone works great. Just learn the lighting. The key is lighting. And sometimes it doesn't even take that much. You can do a shot with just one light and use 3 bounce cards to bounce the light around. Just get white foam board as a bounce card. Cut it down to small squares. You get one light, you bounce the light, back onto the figure just with the one light, and that's enough to soften the light on the figure, and it works great. So we try to give helpful tips that way on Moz. And yeah, we do we go over a lot of photos, man. Sometimes it goes 2 to 3 hours that we're on there Tuesday nights. So, but yeah, if you guys want to showcase a photo and want us to go over it, all you have to do is tag Moz. Tag on the photo itself, you need to tag Moz Toy Box, and then on the hashtag, you need to put the hashtag Toy Moz. So that way, when he goes over his hashtags, it'll show up there, and we'll go over the photos. But like I said, go in there with an open mind. Don't take the critiques negatively. We don't critique negatively. We try to help you improve if you need the improvement. There's a lot of people who are on there who have improved a lot. Like, we've seen them improve.
That's dope.
And sometimes we have nothing to say to improve it. The shot's fantastic. Like, you're already getting to the point where, I mean, we'll tell you maybe you needed to add some rim light. But usually it's simple stuff. And we get a lot of questions under how we do certain things. I know people have been requesting me to do a video on how I do my fog. And I've been meaning to do that. I just haven't done it. But I use a fog machine with a custom chill box that I made for it. And and what that helps do is it helps get the fog to come out thick and heavy. and then you just wet your you spray your diorama with a spray bottle, and with the thickness of the fog, it grabs the dio and it stays on the ground thick, and it stays longer. And that's how I get a lot of my fog effect in my shots. It's all practical. All my effects on my shots have been practical. I haven't done any like post stuff on Photoshop for my fog or any of that. It's all practical effects. Even the rain that I've done in my fog in my shots, it's practical effects.
That's dope.
But the key thing is lighting. It's just lighting. Once you figure out the lighting and dial that down, doesn't matter what equipment you use, your shots are gonna come out great because the lighting is a big deal.
Yes. No, man, I love this because that's like all of us can say when we first started into this like toy photography kind of soarway. We need people. There needs to be things out here like this where people are helping people along, helping them people because there's tons of people looking for exactly those things. That advice. What can help me do improvement on this? What can I do with this? How do I frame it right? How do I? It's all kinds of crazy stuff, and these types of things for the community are enrichments. They're enrichment, so that's dope that you're doing this, dude.
Yeah, I like helping where I can. Like I know I have a lot of people message me for stuff, and I try to help as best as I can and give them advice and where if they need improvement or if they honestly want me to critique their work. I always tell them like don't take my critiques harsh. It's not harsh. But I'm going to let you know where you can improve. And then all you have to do is just reshoot it. Take the advice that we give you, try it out. And if you see the difference, then, that's where you build off of. Because we all started there. I started there.
Everybody.
Even when I started 17 years ago, when I started taking shots of families and children and stuff, my shots at the beginning were horrible.
Right.
But it took me learning the fundamentals of lighting, and lighting is a key thing. Like without knowing the knowledge of how lighting works, how shadows work, then it doesn't matter what you use. Your shots are just not. They're gonna look off, and that's because of the lighting.
Yes.
So, I always tell people, go practice with lighting. When I do my shots, when I set up my diorama, I turn off all my lights. And then I start turning one light at a time to see where I want the light. Make sure that the light's going to bounce exactly where I want. And then once I get that dialed in, then I go ahead and prep for the shot. But and it takes time. Like it takes time to practice with the lighting, bouncing it where you need it to bounce, learning that you can bounce light with white cards, like getting white foam board. It's a awesome tool to use to bounce light back where you need it. Without having to get so many damn lights.
That's right.
Even when I started off, I bought those Home Depot lights that are in that aluminum dome. That's what I started off with when I was shooting toys because I didn't want to use the big lights because I didn't have the space to set up my big strobes. So I bought that. That's where I started off with daylight bulbs.
Damn.
A lot of my shots were shot that way, and then I eventually started investing in Ulanzi and Loom Cube, and then so I got smaller lights now, but. Now that I got more space, I do use one of my large soft boxes above. So like I use that, but it's because I already have the equipment. Right. So, and I always tell people, you don't need to buy this stuff. Just because you see me using it doesn't mean you need it.
That's right.
Like start off with simple stuff. I still have the stuff I started off with. Like it's in the garage. I just don't use it anymore because I moved from it. But like you need to start somewhere.
Yeah, you do.
And that's how you start. Like you just have to practice with the lighting. So that's why I always tell everybody. I always give them that advice. Like learn your lighting. And you'll see the improvement in your shots.
There you go.
Big drastic improvement.
There you go. Nah, man. And so appreciate it, man. And again, it's paying it forward. This is paying it forward. That's what this community, at least that's what we hope this community is about. It's about people in the community always paying it forward. Unworthy, you do your part in doing that. I mean, you have your master's class. You have other things that you're doing to show people collabs and stuff. That's what this is supposed to be about. We're going to keep on reiterating that every time we jump on a Lazy Boy or Pick Bar live. We're going to keep on reiterating this community is supposed to be fellowship. You're supposed to be, helping each other, learning from each other, having fun with each other, doing those types of things. That's what
everybody love everybody.
Toys.
Yeah, it's toys, man. It's toys. There shouldn't be no animosity or fighting or it's just toys, man.
We were collecting swords, that could get.
That's a whole different thing. So then, if you're collecting swords, then you have to fight with swords. Like that's
eventually you're gonna have to fight somebody. So
you gotta try it out.
You gotta pay. But we're collecting toys, so toys are meant to be calming.
So I did LARPing for a little bit.
But on that note, Blitz, you want to sum up what we got coming?
That's awesome.
Not a lot, but we got a couple things that.
Well, today
things are coming to an end.
Today is day 11 of the 12 days of Tuscan. Tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow's theme is New Year's. Today's theme was Christmas. If you guys are trying to play catch up on the hashtag and the themes, you guys have until the 16th. We just want to have enough time to gather the 300 plus photos we have and have them gathered for the photo album that we're going to be sending to Tuscan Trader's wife and son Finn. We also have the Pig Bar Gathering giveaway from AB Toys, our co-host on the Pig Bar. So all you got to do, once again, it's a group group photo of figures. It could be any figures together or a family gathering or a gathering of some sort. Just use the hashtag Pig Bar Gathering. And your name will be put in the elimination group. There's going to be 4 prizes to give away, so there's 4 chances to win something. I think that's an awesome giveaway put together by AB. He just wants to pay it forward to the community, and we're all for it. And he's an amazing individual.
Yep.
What else we got going on? Oh, this Wednesday coming up on the Pig Bar, so it's going to be fun. So we. Vico San had mentioned us picking our own favorite photos of the year.
Yeah.
So we decided we're going to pick 2 of our own. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm picking 2 of Thor's. Thor's going to pick 2 of mine. And AB's going to pick 2 of Green. And Green is going to pick 2 of AB's.
That's right.
And then each of us will pick 2 of our own. And that's how we'll do it. And it's not easy. It's not easy.
We're gonna talk about them, I guess.
Yeah, I went all the way to January 1st for Thor's photos. Yeah, it's not easy.
Damn, man.
It's not easy to pick.
I'm
it's not easy.
trying to narrow mine down.
Yeah, I'm trying to narrow it down to 2. I got 7 right now.
Damn.
And I'm up to August. If I could, I would pick all of them, but I can't. I can't. So we have that going on, and then. For Lazy Boyz, we're gonna have top five figure purchases of the year, your worst purchase of the year, and what you would consider to be definitely, and what you would consider to be your figure of the year. And like I said, it will be live, and if people want to jump on, we'll send you guys a link. Have the figures with you. We'll do like a round, or what is it? In and out door policy. Come in. Tell us, have your figs with you, and then we'll bring in the next person, and we'll just keep going from there. I think that'll be a dope way to have something different on the show and a little fun to go with it.
I think I've been lucky this year. I don't think I have a worse figure this year.
Well, anything McFarlane. So your Spawn figure.
Technically,
the Spawn was more than a year ago, though.
Technically, Pablo.
It's bad every year.
Technically, Pablo, you can walk down the aisle, capture it on live stream, and point it at McFarlane and say that's the worst.
There you go. Yeah, I can do that.
Just tape it. Just film it.
Also, we have 3 Albert heads left. So Dave, Midnight Stars Customs, he was gracious enough a couple months back to make Albert heads and entrust us with them. And each head is $25, and the proceeds go to Tuscan Traders family. We have 3 heads left. If you guys are interested, just reach out to myself, Green, Thor, or AB, and we'll make sure to get you the head. Well, again, pause. We'll get you the head sculpt.
Blitz can't wait to give you some head.
We're gonna give you the head.
We'll make sure we get you the head sculpt for the figure out as soon as possible. And it's not only for Marvel Legends, because I was experimenting. It fits on a fucking Star Wars Black Series figure, so it works.
Experimenting so he can give you head in the best ways.
Other than that, I don't think we have anything else at the moment, but we do have a big January coming with
Yes.
a lot of new things coming that we're working on and behind the scenes. So there'll be like a new intro for the Pig Bar.
Yeah.
There'll be another new intro for the Lazy Boyz.
Yep.
And we got some new first time guests appearing with us as well in
That's
January. So it's a good year to look forward to.
Yes.
Sweet.
Well, yeah, that's what's going down. That's the rundown. So yeah. On that note, I guess we're gonna slide out, man. We'll see you guys. You know,
Time to stop being lazy.
you heard it.
Take my ass to sleep.
Get off your ass.
Right.
Good night, everybody.
Later,
Pablo,
Ben.
thank you again for joining us. Unworthy, thank you again for joining us as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
Man, we got
Always,
you guys
always.
on the calendar, so you know you're coming back. Just figure that out.
Yep.
All right.
Just let me know, man. I'm good.
All right,
Down
that
for it.
works.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right, fellas.
Later.
Deuces, everybody.